cups of champagne, purple 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 cups of champagne, champagne, champagne.
Dog,
Somebody got to
this is fucking alternate universe right now with those people, man. That shit is crazy.
It's a good day, guys. It's a good day. It's a good day. I mean, you know where I stand. You know I'm super happy about it. You know what I mean? Saturday was lit. I wish.
Dude, the show didn't start yet.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was leading it in. I don't know.
No.
Are you gonna lead us in? I thought you wanted to hear audio and then bring
no,
us in.
I said us talking.
Show.
This is the part I put in the beginning with
I really thought the show started too.
Yeah.
I'm like, can the show just start, please?
I'm super.
Can this be the start? You know what? Yo, ladies and ugly men, welcome to Purple Cups and Champagne.
I'm lost.
Chetty was in
There you
that
go.
zone though.
I'm handsome.
He had
He's
to
lost. You got Joshy over here. Fahid.
I saw the red light. I was like, yo, you know.
I was looking at Chetty like, yo, did we?
When did we start this shit?
Well, you said to start talking, so I
Fair,
was like,
fair, fair.
all right.
Now, I understand why you did
I
what
thought
you
you
did.
wanted to like lead us in. So
No, yeah, lead us in. It was like
I
video
respect that,
footage
man.
prior to everything going on. But I mean, you would touch on some great topics. I might keep it in there. First and foremost, one of my favorite rappers of all time. Today would have been his birthday. Probably like what, 40?
How old is Big Pun?
Pun would have been 39, 71.
Yeah, 39.
Yeah, he would have been 79.
He died at 28.
39.
He'd have been 48.
Oh, 49. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Heidi's that
I
old?
was thinking if I was wrong there.
Oh yeah, because I'm going off my sister's age. Damn,
How
son.
you do that, man?
Wow, Heidi's old. Anyway, yeah, so
This guy from
R.I.P.
Mississippi,
to
dog.
him, but R.I.P. as well to King Von. I don't want to start on a somber note, but it just goes to show a lot of this shit is out of this world. People need to start taking their life a little bit more serious, not living this hip-hop life to an extent where you lose your life.
Yo, real quick, two
yeah.
questions about that.
What?
Just want to jump in real
Nah,
fast.
go ahead.
King Von, his name is right.
Yeah, he's not really a king. That was his name as a
No,
rapper.
yeah. Did you listen? Did anybody listen to his music before that?
No.
Nah.
No, and I'm
Not
not
at all,
no disrespect. I just think that it was more of a Chicago thing. I think there's a lot of rappers out there,
It
and we're
is.
just not into that scene. or
It's
whatever. I'm just
Chicago
wondering.
drill type shit.
Yeah.
Even when I heard it today, I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah,
This is
it didn't sound
definitely-
so bad. It didn't sound so
Really?
bad. I get what you mean. Like it's not like the music I'm probably looking to listen to.
But even I don't think it's as good as Bronx drill. Like
Okay, yeah.
the scene going on out there right now to me is marvelous, and everybody gives Brooklyn drill.
I was gonna say
credit,
Brooklyn drill, yeah.
but the Bronx.
I don't really
got
know much about
some
Bronx
acts
drill.
right now, man.
Nice.
I only know because of the young Españols. They're into that
Nice.
shit.
It's good that you're into it, yeah. But the second question I was gonna ask
That's
was,
a nice plug.
you know, there's a lot of people that say that happens in Chicago
Oof,
because that's there was somebody who just put out like a video saying that happens in Chicago, like because even if you get into a fight or something like that, like you try to do the respectful thing, someone tries to fuck with you, get into a fight, that just automatically they come back with gunplay. So it's like sometimes it may not be the actual person's
Well,
fault.
it happened in Atlanta, and then I don't know if the guy that it happened with in Atlanta. Supposedly, it's another guy, Don Pepino or something like that. One of
I
those
thought
drill
it was
rappers.
like a little Tim or little TJ or something like that.
Nah, it wasn't TJ. Nah.
It was one of those names.
Somebody else. Since Teddy's googling
It was a
Trump memes over here.
It was a little or was it young?
I think it was.
I think it was Don, man.
It's not even
Flip
to be
a
argued.
coin.
No,
to
it was
be-
King Von, but
Yeah.
the kid that they said arrested, it was like a little.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, alleged.
Well, R.I.P.
Yeah, man.
King-
R.I.P.
yeah, King Von.
Get off the streets. Gilly made a good video about that. Anybody follows Gilly? the
Gilly
kid?
made a really good video about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, Gilly and Wallow, fucking hilarious.
Yo,
by the
for
way.
real, for real.
Yeah,
They
every
actually
time-
have an episode, but we ain't plugging them right now.
Yeah, no, we're not. They got their own thing. We trying to get on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they with bars too. Fuck
We
bars.
might. Oh yeah, fuck bars
Fuck
too.
bars. We don't fuck with bars.
Where
too.
yeah,
Why, they're
that's-
racist?
Yeah.
Double down on
Big
that.
time
yeah.
racist. They-
Oh, and Gilly's still chilling
So
with them?
check this out. So
Yo, fuck you too, Gilly.
this is what.
Yeah, you're gonna.
That was
You're on your own there,
promotional.
bro. Nah.
Just kidding, man. Just trying to get
You're
some
not
clicks.
your own.
I'm
I'm
fucking
joking about that.
Nah, for real, man.
The thing with them is that I don't know if you noticed, but they announced that Trump won like after the first night of the election.
Barstool?
The night of. The main dude.
the president or whatever, the guy who.
Dude's annoying.
Oh, so he really
invented
is a
Barstool.
racist.
Whatever.
Poor-
Well, he's straight up racist.
Poor,
But
yeah,
they
whatever.
point. Well, he says that like because he signed Gilly that those people.
I'm
that
not
say,
racist.
Well, I got one black friend or
Yeah.
whatever like that. You know what I mean? But
That
they
wouldn't
can't.
be me.
Anyways. But yeah. So he went on. He went online and was like, yeah, well, Trump won. now we need to bring the country together. Just get over it. He won, blah, blah, blah. And then, people are killing him right now and then he made his page private, which is a bitch move.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
making
I
page
agree.
private.
Yo, for real.
Because
before
You're a
that,
grown man with
he
a
always
private
goes
page.
and he calls out
You've been
people.
saying that.
He trolls everybody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He when Laura Ingraham did the whole told LeBron and Katie to shut up and dribble. He was on that shit too. He was like, "Don't mix sports and politics and blah 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 whatever." I'm like, "Yo,
We've
dog.
spoken about him before,
Yeah,
and
oh,
we
yeah,
felt
yeah.
that
Oh, we
before.
had already said that.
We've
Yeah,
already
yeah,
felt that
yeah,
way
yeah.
about him before he did this announcement that
But
Trump
he's allowed to
won and
use
to get
his
over it and
platform.
all of this shit.
He's an oppressor.
Nah, he's allowed to use his platform.
Oh yeah,
for
he can do whatever he
sports,
wants.
Oh, right,
politics.
right.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Whatever
really.
he wants, it's okay. But nobody else can use their platform to do what they want.
I do fuck with their memes.
That's
though.
usually what they think.
The memes for the NFL are pretty good though. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I
about
think
that.
a lot of it.
They have good
Yeah,
content.
They have
don't,
good
bro.
content, yeah.
You don't do that.
Shout out to
Only
you.
down
my
here,
bad,
you don't
man.
do that.
I like that.
I don't want
Take
to
lead, take lead, man.
intervene and like.
But
You look comfy in
so
that
like
nice
so
shirt.
so Saturday, Saturday was a big day.
Announced
Saturday
the
is when
big thing,
is when They
yeah.
announced, Joe Biden won, Kamala Harris won. Trump is out of office. Well, as of what?
January 21st.
21st?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the inauguration.
He's likely out of office.
Likely out of office, yeah. We'll
I'm
see
not
what
fucking
happens.
leaving.
Extremely likely out of office.
I'm
I
not
don't know if y'all
fucking
saw. Fight is about to pop the bottle. I don't know if y'all saw it last week, but there's in the video, it pops and it goes right over my shoulder. Like,
Oh.
yo. So I
didn't
did
see
it in
that.
slow motion. It looks awesome, yo. I should.
Oh, he almost fucking knocked your head off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He almost fucked me up. Yeah, absolutely. And but you want to pop this bottle?
Damn, how can you do that?
Wow.
What?
Show the smoke in the video.
I will never be able to do that good. I just don't have like the right medium. You know what I mean? I
got it
can't have a
covered.
balance to
Some
do
people
something
aren't made for
calming.
that. Some people made for cold check. Some people are made for
Wow.
popping bottles.
I guess it's true.
Damn handsome, how much
Yeah.
money you got, man? It's a nice bottle.
Actually, it's the Apothic brand. If anybody's been into Apothic red wine, check out their sparkling red in stores now for a limited time.
Actually, I've had a Apothic Red. It's actually pretty good.
Yo, it's
a
one of my
blend,
favorite
though.
vines.
It's a blend, I think.
Yeah, it's a red blend. But they got a Cabernet Sauvignon that has in 60 days in whiskey
Thank
barrels. That's my favorite one. It's called Apothic Inferno.
Oh.
I didn't want to buy it because of the Inferno thing, so it insinuates the devil. But it was made in whiskey barrels, so I had
Words
no
are just
choice.
words, man.
Get what?
Words are just words, man. You
No,
know?
I feel you. I feel you. Not for me.
Oh yeah, bring it
You know
in.
what? You know what? I've
Yeah.
done some family members of words.
Hold on 1 second. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Cheers,
baby.
guys.
Purple cups of champagne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Put that there, Josh.
It's kind of weird. So it's kind of like you start with like a sparkling wine. You think it's rosé, and all of a sudden it just shifts to red
Let's
wine.
take care of our engineer real,
That
yo.
is true.
Oh, real? Come on, man. Yo, you don't speak up, man.
You want a little something real? A little bit? All
We
right,
are
thanks,
in
man.
HQNY. Anyone looking to find it? Finds it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there you go. HQNY Studios
Cheers, brother.
on
Cheers,
IG. Let's do it. What's some of the? Let's lighten up the mood a bit. What were like some of the funny things you guys saw pertaining to the whole people being against Trump finally losing, like his whole team losing their minds and shit? And
I got you right now. I was going to my parents' house. That they live in Queens Village. And,
Trump supporters.
I was stopping off at my mom. Yo, my mom was like in tears when I saw her. Yo, it was crazy. I was like, "You didn't win. You're not president. Neither is Kamala Harris. It's fucking Joe Biden as president. You know what I mean? Still, And
For
I'm like,
now.
I know.
for now,
But so I'm heading over to my parents and I'm going down Tulip Avenue. Shout out to Tulip Bagels. You know, take care of us. You know what I mean?
fact though.
And yeah, me and my sister were driving down Tulip Avenue, and we're like, we're happy. We're talking about what happened and shit like that. And it's a little quiet around there, right there, not right then and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
What is that? Floral Park?
it's the perfect time to play "Fuck Donald Trump." Yeah. So, take that shit. We're bumping it down. So you're seeing people like look like I'm talking about that shit blaring.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Then we get to Hillside Avenue. You hear people honking their horns, had their hands in the air. I was like, wow, it's just too. Oh, and I'm
Nah,
talking about this
son.
is like 5 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
The
shit not
reaction.
racist there.
So yeah,
That's
so
the old school Guinness.
that was the first funny thing that I saw. And then once I got over there and I started looking online and just seeing people like in the city celebrating. They were showing in Boston and Washington, like
Word.
in
Different
front of
parts
his in front of his house.
Yeah.
They were playing Pop Smoke while
Yeah.
he was driving. Well, first of all, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but when he found out that he lost, it's like, all right, check this out.
fake news.
No, perfect. No.
No. It's not the first
Me
thing you
and Billy attempt to play golf from every now and then. I get a work email. I'll check the email,
I'm Billy.
and then I'll
you
Billy
guys play at
Fahey-
Trump Links?
No.
No,
Step.
a breading
Got mad
a
serious.
breading long like that.
That's too.
No.
That's too
A
expensive.
breading long like that. But I'll get a work email and then I'll put my phone away. He got the alert. They have a video of him getting the alert, like, "Yo, Joe Biden wins." He put his phone away and was like, "All right, let me go," and he kept playing golf. You thought like he would at least say, "Yo, you know what? fuck this game. I just lost my job." Like, imagine my job emailing me being like, "Please don't fire me, job," and they're telling me like, "Yo, you lost your job." I'd fucking probably unplug this shit right now and be out. Actually, not. This is gonna be my only hustle, so I probably would,
Or you might step out for a couple
But
minutes.
what I'm
at
saying,
least, you know what I mean?
you know,
exactly,
to let it like. He just kept playing. He put his phone away and kept playing
He knew
golf.
what time it was.
Not even
And
that.
I'm
He knew
like-
his game plan prior.
Yeah.
He was never conceding anyway.
So he was like,
to him,
"Fuck, let me just get a game in."
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, that was one of the funnier things that I saw
Yeah.
over the weekend. Did you guys see anything particularly? I know there was good memes. There was classic memes.
For sure.
The LeBron block.
Yeah,
that was good.
that was a great one. That was a great one.
Nah,
One
I
of my
think-
favorite moments is like the fact that it felt like I mean it's a common thing. It wasn't like one particular thing that happened, but in a way it was. It was that like reporters and stuff like that were like kind of done with.
Oh, they were over it. They seemed relieved, right?
Yeah, like they were just outright. Well, a lot of people have been waiting for them to just outright ask, questions that people have in their mind to every, not only him, just to anybody. Just be more direct with politicians and stuff like that. But when he came out and had a speech, and he didn't let anyone speak afterwards. So when he walked away, the reporter asked him like, "Do you think you're being a sore loser right now?" And he just keeps walking with his shoulders. Right.
I saw a lot of those Republican heads though finally speak up about shit like
Yeah,
Mitt
yeah.
Romney.
Yeah,
And be like,
yeah.
he hasn't been doing a good job. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, now you talk because
Yeah,
you
but-
know, like, all right,
Mitt has a chip on his shoulder from him because
Of
he
course.
insulted him as well.
Yo,
Yeah.
he wanted to win Arizona, but yet he fucking made fun of John McCain. Like John McCain is like Mr. Arizona.
Yeah.
Like there's John McCain and Larry Fitzgerald. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
those are the two like most popping
Facts.
dudes.
in
that,
his
like,
defense, the jokes were good.
they were.
They were good jokes.
They
Dog.
were, but you know why?
Can I
Well, he
say a
took
lot
one-
of his jokes?
he took one-
Some of his jokes were good.
he
Not
took-
a lot,
he
but some
took-
of his jokes
he took
definitely
one-
were good.
That one went too far.
He
with
took
the
one from
whole,
Chris.
Nah, for
went the
sure.
wrong
He
way.
took that
But it
one.
was-
losers get captured.
He took that one from Chris Rock though.
Bro.
He took that one from Chris Rock because Chris Rock said when Chris Rock did a special and was down to McCain and Obama, and he was like, Barack Obama, he sounded like a motherfucker from the Commodores. I'm voting for him. I want to vote for the guy that got caught. I want to vote for the guy that got away. And I remember laughing hysterically, but then when it came from Donald Trump, it didn't slap like that.
Word.
So,
Yeah.
nah, I wasn't fucking with
And he
it.
did flip it completely because he was
Yeah,
definitely
He made it sound-
anti everything Obama.
Because-
He made it sound more corny.
You gotta understand, you can't make fun of a guy that was in the military when you dodged the draft.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, yes, his
So-
nickname is Sergeant Bone Spurs.
Bone Spurs, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, that's his nickname.
The wild thing about that, what you just said right now, is that there's so many people on that side, and I hate to do two sides things because
Do it.
you don't necessarily have to be on two sides. You can
No,
you
no.
can have mixed politics,
Yeah.
I got mixed.
But I'm
You
just
gotta
saying,
have
like,
common sense though.
exactly.
Yeah.
But there's people who
It
are
ain't that common.
exactly. There's people who clearly identify with either side though. So there's a lot of people on that side, let's say, who identify with that side, who are like military, pro-military people, who still side with him, even making a joke like that. They won't say he's wrong even about that, and yet they believe that they're pro-military or whatever. But a guy
I
like
think
McCain,
he lost a lot of military votes though. This time around,
Yeah.
and it's weird because Republicans usually
especially right now
get
with the BLM and everything,
a lot of the shit, and he's trying to shit it on the military at one point, which is something a Republican president never does. Like that's why my brother's a Marine, retired Marine, 21 years. You know what I'm saying? They love Republican presidents.
Marine's birthday today, 240 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I just saw him post about
Salute
that.
you guys. Thank you. I
Salute.
appreciate your service.
Yo, thanks to my brother, 21
Chase
years
the
of
point,
service. Only lost some hearing and some sense, but it's all good, man.
No, that's facts. Yeah, they do all
PTSD
this.
is the
They do all
thing.
the stuff that I'm not trying to do.
Yeah,
I'm
Facts,
not trying to be
facts.
in the military, So big up to them.
for real.
It's like my brother's coming tomorrow from North Carolina. My
Nice.
sister's like,
Shout
tomorrow's Veterans Day, so we gotta congratulate him. I'm like, I didn't make that choice for him. Get the fuck out of here,
That's
man.
100% just your relationship with your brother. But like
Yeah.
Heidi's actually doing the
Nah,
right thing,
I thank
man.
him for his service. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to speak on
Johnny
Josh.
got
With the military, some of them still siding with him. It doesn't only go with the military.
Yeah.
So for him to not denounce white supremacy, those groups, there are a lot of anti-Semitism in those groups.
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
and the people that are mostly directed are blacks and Jews from those groups. Me working in a heavily Jewish area, and also I do drive that truck around, and I go to those areas. There are a lot of them that still support
It's bugged out.
him,
Bugged out.
even after.
I don't even think it's him. I think it's his
you know,
idea. His
It's,
ideal.
that's bugged out. You know what I mean?
It's like
To me, it's mind-boggling.
The reason it's
Yeah.
mind-boggling is because you would think that people aren't like mindlessly just making decisions, and
Look
that's
at
what
the
it is basically.
Hispanic
It's like,
vote.
okay, but what I'm saying is
Well-
that like honestly, then obviously there's nothing that he can do that's gonna sway you either way. It's like you already made your mind up anyway, so it's kind of mindless. It's like
most
that
decisions
that's
are-
hard to
most
live with.
decisions are-
Except
from them are aimed of hurting their pockets.
yeah,
100%. So
That makes
that's,
sense.
That's why most of the time
that
they're
makes sense.
voting,
But I
you
feel
know, that
like
way.
One of
I'm
the-
being
one of-
I'm being anti.
No, I'm a
anti-Semite.
stone cold capitalist, and I was still not going with Trump.
No, I hear you,
know
but I'm
what
just
I
saying
mean?
I could be. I'm being an
Because like you
anti-Semite
said, you gotta have
to
some
agree that that's why
sense.
Jewish people
Yeah.
want to.
What about when he was in Puerto Rico and he was throwing out fucking paper towels like he was fucking Chris Paul with chest passes?
Yeah.
He was fucking throwing
He was
passes.
taking
out to
care of
them.
the people. Let's
and
stop the
those are the
games.
same. And those are the same people. Like those are the same people that like. Or some of those people like actually went and voted for him. Dogs like.
inflated
Wait,
Like-
Puerto Ricans
like,
didn't vote for him. It
one
was
of-
Cubans.
One of the
Yo, wait,
no.
wait. Yeah, no, it is true.
50% in Miami. Look it
Yes,
up.
I know.
They're Cubans.
Did you see the
No,
breakdown?
It was some was Puerto Ricans.
Yeah,
you know?
it was like
That's what I'm
30
saying.
something percent
Well,
Puerto Ricans.
Either or, like I just don't
And
feel
I
like
don't-
Nah,
I'm
we
not
just
trying-
all have a thing against
I
Cubans.
feel like I don't got to against Cubans.
Like Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, that's the
Well,
only time we get
my whole-
together
my
to knock
whole
out the other
thing-
Caribbean
Yeah.
sticks.
My whole thing though there is like, well, one of the funny memes I saw was that they showed a Latinx was Selena, and then other Spanish people that voted for Trump was
Fucking
fucking
hate that
Yolanda.
word.
Oh yeah, I saw
That
that.
was,
I didn't see
that
that.
was really good.
I didn't see
That
that.
was
That is
really
good.
good.
Yo,
That
let's
was
get rid of
really
the
good.
term Latinx.
That's what it's called. That's what y'all
No, I
tell
know.
me. That's
I'm just saying
what
it.
the fuck took Nevada
I'm-
so long? How about that?
Word up.
Nevada-
Yo,
is Nevada done
Arkansas
yet?
is still counting.
Nah,
They're
and that was the
58%
crazier part.
in.
I got no way Arkansas is still counting.
I
That
have no
goes
clue.
without
They only got
saying.
4
They can't even say
votes.
That goes
Arkansas
without
right.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes without saying. Like, I don't understand, like, what's taking these, and it's crazy because, like, with a straight face, he goes, well, let's stop counting in the states that I'm winning in.
Yeah.
But the other ones, let's keep going.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Just because we want to make sure that we get the vote right.
The fact that you guys don't see
like,
the entertainment
but, like,
in it is wild.
I
man.
do
I
see
do.
entertainment.
No, I'm saying that there's no way anybody could
but
tell
there has
me.
to be some type of, like, I got
This man
angry.
is
I don't
serious,
understand.
son.
No, that's the sad part.
No, we lived
Maybe
this shit for
I would
4
love
years.
to. I would love to be where you're at. I would love to like mentally be where you're at and be like, this is entertainment.
It's a
Like
joke.
I see it so often, and like you just see the body language and see the look on someone's face. I'm like, nah, this
Oh, I
is
see it at work
dangerous,
a
bro. This is
lot.
so
I
sad.
laugh. And when they're watching like Fox News, and I'm like listening to it, I'm like, you guys really watching this shit?
They really
some
buying
shit
into
is
the shit.
wild.
Honestly,
son.
some straight up.
They were still
I
on
watch
like
Fox News
220
Cool shit.
electoral
For
votes
entertainment.
when
No,
every other
absolutely.
channel was like a
Yeah.
264.
So what do you guys?
No.
Wait.
Fox News had Biden ahead the entire time. Actually, Fox is the one station that gave him Arizona,
Arizona, uh-huh.
before everyone else.
Right.
But they gave it like backhanded because they said when they gave it to him first, but they were saying like, but we don't know where these votes are coming from. Like they would throw in like these
Oh,
little
yeah.
like these
They've been
little
saying that
digs.
the whole time.
Like when I'm talking
Yeah.
about Sam Darnold, but
Yeah.
I'll throw in like a little dig. Like if I give him a compliment. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
I'm Fox News.
Yeah,
Don't
I-
touch,
I-
To Sam
don't touch
Darnold.
Yeah.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm giving you an example.
You just threw me off right now.
But
Like
I'm
the
giving
whole
you an
show
example.
right
I'm
now,
talking
man.
about
Yeah,
this.
exactly. You're just throwing his name, just threw like my whole.
No, not throwing you
Focus
off,
off.
but trying to tell why because your boy.
Like, yo, he was not supposed to be in this conversation.
No,
right
but
now,
I-
man.
I do give little digs, and those are the little digs
That's
that
like
I
when I
give
give Eli compliments.
There you go. Perfect example.
We can talk about Eli. We can talk
Perfect
about
example.
Eli.
No, perfect example though. He
guys are
gives
dickheads.
Eli a compliment, and then he'll say, "Yeah, but like but he won 2 Super Bowls, but he fucking throws like mad interceptions or something like that."
Nah, I totally
So
get
that's
it.
what they
I just-
did when
yeah.
they wanted to be the first to announce it, but then to say, "Yeah, but we have to, pending court." And I'm like, "No, look,
No.
just give it up, dogs." Like they're saying that his wife is telling him, his kids are telling him,
Yeah.
or not his kids, but not the sons, but I think
The daughter.
it's like, yo,
The daughter's like, yo,
The only one
concede.
that really
bounce.
matters.
I'ma tell you
go,
why, though.
go out with pride.
I'm gonna get into conspiracy mode right now, but you gotta listen to this, right? So I already told you what Van Lathan, whatever that guy's name is.
Van.
Yo, Van Lathan is on
Not Van
fucking
Lathan.
TMZ,
Yeah, it's Van
dogs.
Jones.
Oh, Van Jones.
He's the one that got into it with Kanye.
Same shit, different toilet. Your name should not be Van.
Yeah.
No black
That's
guys named
that's
Van.
weak, man. Their parents are weak for naming them after fucking vehicles.
No black guy named Van or
So-
no black guy named Dakota.
What you talking about? Exactly. But
a
the reason
fact, though.
so there's like laws in place that he's trying to use. But the reason she don't want it to go further is she's not dumb. She's young. She's looking at this like, yo, all right, cool. You win this shit. We get 4 more years in the White House. We're still gonna get attacked afterwards for doing this shit.
Well, absolutely.
Right? Legally. So they know her thing is kind of like, yo, concede, let the shit go. Let's pull out of this political shit because we still got the Trump name and a legacy to leave for our kids and our businesses. You keep attacking the government like this, and let's say you do win that shit. When you're done in 4 years, they're coming after us. So she's not dumb. She's thinking business wise. He has his ego ahead of him already. Right? He's still thinking like, nah, I gotta win no matter what. And that's to me the reason why she's like, yo, pull out. It's not. Yo, there's a lot of money plays going on behind the scenes and different things that these people are afraid of.
Right.
And that's why they hold so tight to that
Speaking
shit.
of money, like you think, another thing, like you think, like, you look how Georgia got flipped. You guys think like the celebrities really had something to do? I think so. I think
Josh
people
does.
like Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams, yes.
It was 800,000 in 2 years.
800,000 in 2 years.
That's
that
fucking
she got to
crazy.
Vote. She
Like,
got signed up to vote.
Grinding.
That's
the-
legit
She
impact.
changed,
That's
she
grind.
changed the face
The
of that
worst,
election.
the
By
worst,
herself.
absolutely the worst.
She needs to be part of the cabinet for the Biden party.
The night of the inauguration, like she's got to have like 5 minutes to just talk her shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's what I would call it. If
Nah, I
was
feel you.
president.
Yeah, word.
Talk your snips, girl.
Talk your shit.
Talk
Because
your
like
snips.
she dedicated those 2 years to and I feel like a lot of like entertainers, and from what I see, I just feel like it became a popular thing or the in thing to vote. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
let's vote. Like where people are not trying to wait on. They said some of the lines were like fucking like an hour long. You know what I mean? Even though people would wait for Yeezys for like 4 hours, they won't wait online. But
It's instant gratification.
To each his own. To each
Yes.
his own.
Well,
But,
let me answer you this then.
I'm not knocking those people.
No, but it's instant gratification. That's
Oh,
how we-
I've been one of those people.
Yeah,
that he's waited
yeah,
online.
I
still
feel
do
you.
it to this
Yeah,
day.
you are.
Except now you pay somebody to stand online because you got that kind of bread. $290K a year makes life a
That's what
lot
that does.
simpler, B.
That's what that does.
That's why I tell people, get your money
I
up,
don't even
man.
know how he voted Democrat.
Word up.
Yeah.
Because he don't care.
I voted
knows
for,
he has
I
a good
voted-
heart.
I voted for the birthday
I never
party,
doubt this
dog.
guy's heart.
I
This guy's
voted
a
for
good
the
heart.
birthday party.
Birthday
dog.
party.
I
Word.
voted for the birthday
Word.
party.
Yo, honestly, for real though,
Nike, Google.
No, if you guys believe in
there was a
in
part
that-
of me that was a little torn. I definitely was
You did, right?
considering.
You, want,
You did it?
I'm not. I didn't.
I'm not even gonna lie. I went I saw
I voted
like, all the way
birthday
down at
party.
the bottom where they were like right in,
Yeah.
and I saw
You
it.
thought
and I
about
was
it,
like,
right?
I could easily vote for Kanye West right
Thought
now.
Because
about
you
it,
knew
right?
Biden was winning.
You gonna do it
But I knew Biden was
2024?
winning, but I shouldn't do that. Yeah, him or The Rock. Whoever run it.
Honestly,
doing it together?
I would like The Rock to be president.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
you
want
see?
Kanye to be
He's like-
president, man. The
Nah,
whole
He's
country
like,
will be
nah.
the whole
problem
country will be
is, you guys
You'd be
stylish.
go off
fucking
of
swagged out.
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Mental health.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, what about emotion? What about loving what you do?
What about what he's gonna do to the public school system?
Facts.
Their gym uniforms.
It will all be fresh.
Funded by the Gap.
I mean, honestly, his creative thinking is great, but
Public housing.
his ability to have
Domes?
nuclear war codes, him
Public
and Trump,
housing and
if,
domes,
if I
son?
don't trust Trump, with
That's another
nuclear
thing too.
war
Like
codes,
Kanye wakes up on the wrong side of the
I
bed.
can't
North
trust Kanye.
Korea.
No, that's a fact.
You get
Yeah.
They after
Yeah, they after me. Word.
The Senate's
word.
after
Yeah,
me.
they-
They won't let
yeah,
me.
yeah,
They won't
yeah.
let me pass this bill.
the moment somebody fucks up production on Yeezys,
What?
press the
Oh
button.
my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I do like the fact that Kanye, just not to stay on Kanye too long, but I do like the fact that Kanye is actually trying to bring a lot of those jobs in producing the sneakers over to America.
Yeah.
So I thought that's dope. And I actually think that he is actually going to follow through with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it may raise the price on, but people buy whatever.
They're gonna buy
you know,
regardless,
they're
and
gonna
it's
buy
a bigger
regardless.
picture of what it
But-
is.
For him to give jobs to Americans, I think that's pretty dope. I think that's,
I
like-
think Trump did himself in.
Mhm.
Going back to that with
Can I,
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
say
yeah.
something about
Yeah.
that real quick?
Because of the
I don't
mail
wanna no, I just want to say that I think that Trump was also doing that, and that's something that I actually did agree with Trump, which was bringing jobs back from overseas and stuff like that, and kind of like.
Oh, no,
making
fact
it-
though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he was
big
trying
on
to
that shit.
prioritize that and try to prioritize factor. I just want to say that because, once again, on our side, I'm willing to have that conversation about what he's doing good or bad. It's just hard to even figure out what he's doing good or bad because that side says everything that he does is like godlike.
Oh, yeah. It's
you know what I mean?
It's a cult, it's a cult following.
if that weren't the
unfortunately. Right,
conversation we were having,
Right.
we'd understand what's really going on.
Right.
This is on purpose, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
more than anything, that we don't really communicate this way,
You through this whole Trump, presidency, and you know how I felt about it. But originally, when he became president, I was like, all right, look, I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
But give this shit a chance. Let's see what happens.
The Dave
You
Chappelle
understand?
approach.
Like deadass. Like let's just see what happens. Like what happens if he like came in on that rhetoric, but is like a fucking shrewd businessman and like gets the city, gets in the city, get the country popping, and
Yeah,
like
we're
we're
like-
like, and I didn't see any of that. You know what I mean? And so I tried. I didn't go like where I feel like now anybody that voted Trump, the way Joe's going in, they're just gonna be like anything that Joe does. Like he's actually like say if he gives poor people that support Trump and helps them out,
They're still gonna vote
they'll
against
still find
it.
a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is unfortunate. You know what I mean? So that's where the
That's
cult
human
following
nature.
thing comes
Yeah.
in. You know what I mean?
Sad.
With that
Yeah,
whole,
it is.
with
That's
that
why it's
whole
built like
argument-
sports mentality. You know.
No, yes, absolutely.
With that whole argument of him being a savvy businessman, he takes credit a lot for the previous
Oh, for Obama's work.
Obama.
Yeah.
And yes, the stock market, the business side, everything was doing well. I mean, stocks was going up, the market was great, jobs was
Under his regime.
yeah,
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's from a previous regime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Now,
So-
they're gonna have an argument of,
Well, now
Biden's
that's
not
fi-
doing
now- now
well,
that-
That's a good point.
you have
now that-
he's going post-pandemic,
And
That's a good
Pfizer
point.
coming out with this, 90% cure for the
Yeah.
for the drug.
Yeah, but
They're gonna say, well, Trump.
Yeah, well,
Trump went in his
post-pandemic,
basement
it's
and
gonna be
invented that
crazy.
drug.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're definitely gonna say that.
They already
like-
started saying it.
Yeah.
Pence, I think, started saying that they offered them a government grant, and they didn't agree to it. Pfizer, the CEO of Pfizer said, no, we didn't agree to it, so they had nothing to do with it.
Because
but they're
what-
trying to take credit. They say, oh, we
Because
gave them a
what they
grant,
want,
and they
what they wanted to do, they
on
wanted to make that shit super expensive,
Yeah.
yo. You know what I mean? And Pfizer was just like, nah, you can't. Like, we can't. This thing is not going away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, it's fucked up, and not to.
Don't get vaccinated, guys.
Not only that, Chetty. I think I mean, just based on what I've seen,
Yeah,
not for sure, but just based on what I've seen, like they say that they kind of knew Pfizer that they didn't want to get involved with anything government wise at that moment because they already saw that it was becoming a circus.
Yes.
That people were going to
Yes.
use them
Right.
as a political tool or whatever. So that was basically what they said. They said we didn't
Right.
take any political money. We didn't.
Yeah,
we
they didn't take a
never
stand.
have.
Right,
whatever.
right.
At the end of the day, they're a pharmaceutical company. I'm not the biggest fan of a pharmaceutical company, but
Speaking
it is
of-
what it is.
Speaking of drugs,
Yeah.
we're moving to Oregon or what? Yo, Oregon's fucking.
Oregon's-
Yo, I saw going back to great memes that I saw this weekend. I saw a meme where, and you
Tyrone
guys know how
Biggums?
much I love Paid. I didn't see that one, but you guys know how much I love Paid in Full. But it's Mitch and Rico,
Oh,
and
yes,
he
I
goes
saw that
over
one
to
as
Mitch,
well.
and he goes, "Oregon, yo, Oregon is it." You know when he went over, he was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
yeah,
DC,
yeah, yeah.
DC is it."
Yeah.
Then they start eating the Chinese food. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
talk about. I need to find a new movie to watch. But anyways, but anyways,
Yo,
Do it paid in full.
it's not on Netflix anymore, so I don't know how the fuck he's watching it.
He paid for it on
I
Prime
would-
Video.
brain.
Yeah, yeah,
Yo,
well,
He paid the $19.99 for the freaking
Shit
HD
is-
version.
Yeah, that's a fact though, yo.
He has my
YouTube,
Netflix account.
YouTube.
So
The YouTube.
I would sign on. I'd be like,
Again.
full again,
Continue watching.
again.
Because sometimes I'm washing dishes and I just need to hear it in the background. You know what I mean? It's love day. Getting love out here on the court.
I love that.
But
shit.
anyways, back to Oregon. So, wow. So you could just do crack in Oregon? Is that what
I think it's a beautiful thing. I think,
Johnny
Be free, brother.
yeah, exactly. We're a
Can,
free
you,
country,
can you
right?
clip this part where I say, yes, where I say, yo, you could do crack in Oregon? You're like, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I think that's going
I
viral.
do.
Yeah.
That's going viral.
I'm all for freedom, man. I'm all for freedom of choice. I think
Freedom to get fucked up.
if you do want to take yourself, so here's the thing: if you want to use crack, you want to use coke, you want to do anything, cool. But you still have to suffer the repercussions. If let's say you're high and you get into a car accident, or let's say you run somebody over, then you deal with those consequences. But you want to be high out your mind all day? By all means, it sucks ass.
Right.
I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, and a lot of people doing it are people, right? People of color. But when all is said and done, I like the freedom aspect. But that's not the only part of that. Like Faid was touching on earlier. What comes with that? The 110 law.
Oh, so the Proposition 110 that they passed, they're going to use the funding that the state received in tax money from marijuana because in Oregon, it's been legal for I'm not sure how many years.
As it should be
but it's
everywhere in
pretty
God's
long
green earth.
time. So now instead of using taxpayer money that they used to pay cops, pay the jails, etc., they're going to use the marijuana funding or tax revenue to now take care of your addiction. Instead of putting you in jail, we're going to put you in a drug program. What's going
It's
to pay
becoming
for
a
the drug
rehabilitation
program?
state.
Huh?
It's becoming a rehabilitation state
Yeah.
as opposed to
what's
right.
going to pay for the drug program? Marijuana
Dogs,
funding. Not
yeah,
my
locking
hard
up-
work taxpayer
Yeah.
money. I got to pay for these guys' program. No,
No.
you're gonna take it from the money we made from the drugs.
from seizing drugs,
No,
right, right. So
no.
instead of
not
building,
seizing drugs, no,
Oh.
because they're
seizing drug money.
No,
No,
it's
no.
a taxation on marijuana.
On the
Because they're
on
legal
their tax
in
on
the
their
state.
exactly.
Okay,
So
okay,
they
okay,
make
okay,
billions
okay.
of dollars every year
Oh.
in taxation.
So we're not
going
going
to
to get into where they put the money, where they see the money they seize, right? We're not going to get into that, right?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Is
like,
that a whole other
that
day?
just
Well, you gotta
So
look at
that's a
it
whole
still.
other
It's
day.
still
As grandfathered in.
illegal
That's a whole
to
other day,
sell
okay.
drugs.
As grandfathered
in
in.
To
Oregon.
sell.
Right, right.
It's still
And
illegal
then-
to sell.
But another
Right.
factor is with that, now you don't have. All right, so everybody's big about defunding the police, taking power out of the police hands. Now you can't have them putting somebody in for a half a gram of coke or something
right,
in the system.
no.
Now
can't
they're
have them
stuck there.
even
They get
searching.
deported.
But
for that.
Well, that's
not
exactly
even
what that
but,
is,
like,
though.
if somebody's addicted to drugs, like you can't put them in jail. Like I know they go cold turkey because they'll be in there for 30 days or longer than 30 days.
Now, I have a
Cold
family
turkey.
member that was getting drugs in jail for the last 14
Yeah,
years.
hey,
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying though? Like, and imagine that he's in jail, hooked on fucking drugs. That's sad, man. Yeah, I know. But anyways, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, like that's not helping them out. That's not helping the situation out.
Yeah.
They need to be, they need to be in rehab. So, I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I definitely think that there's gonna be a lot of good music coming out of fucking Oregon.
Right.
Like the next Jay-Z is
fact.
coming out of fucking Oregon.
I mean,
Interesting.
he's
Chance the
gonna-
Rapper did an
he's
album
gonna
on
tap-
acid rap. I
he's
don't know
gonna
how
tap-
good it was.
He's
but-
gonna tap into that.
Actually.
Well,
That's
they
what-
also
that's kinda put 'em on.
legalize psychedelics as well. But psychedelics being mushrooms,
People been talking about that for a
they
while.
legalized
People
it
been wanting to do
while
that for a while.
under use of like somebody that's specially trained. So if I come to this area and you are a psychedelic guru,
Oh, yes. I get it.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to search certification
Exactly.
and certain
Exactly.
things.
Okay. That's interesting.
whereas like you go to
I believe in
those
psychedelic therapy.
South American countries,
so
and
too.
you
I think
go-
I'm interested in that
and you
for
go
sure.
to a shaman and they give you the ayahuasca.
Yo,
Yeah,
when are we
ayahuasca,
doing
yeah.
this trip?
Whenever you're ready, bro.
That
Yo.
shit has to happen.
Rock
do
and
that.
roll,
You're
son.
You're not ready to find yourself?
I am
I
ready
am.
to go and bring myself
Right?
back.
Hopefully, son.
As long as only one of us dies and not everybody,
Hopefully, man.
it's okay.
I put it on the line, man. Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Yeah.
No, you
Nah,
can't,
nah,
man.
I know,
You got the
man.
most to
I
lose.
know,
Yeah,
man.
word.
You got the
Like,
most
what?
to
Not the
lose.
most. Johnny has
Y'all
as much as
too.
me, man.
Y'all
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
man.
That's all right.
Y'all too, man.
She's a little bit older.
So that'll be fine. She don't need her dad anymore.
Bro, you're going in a tent. You'll be all right.
The opposite of my dad. My dad's like, yo, your job is never done. You be 30 years old. The guy's like, nah, I'm done. She's 6 years old. She's good.
Yeah, that's it, man.
She's mad mature
You know
already,
your
man.
ABCs? Fuck am I doing here?
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Nah, yo, I actually, speaking of, I don't, just while we're on this topic.
ABCs.
Did
yes,
you guys
Jonah's
see,
saying A already.
Did you guys see, no, not that at all.
Shout out to Jonah.
Did you guys see Chappelle?
Oh, he was great. He crushed it.
Yo, that
crushed it.
monologue was on
He
point.
crushed
Golobita, do you like it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Because
That's
I thought you were
great.
going to say
That's
something
great.
like,
That's
nah,
great.
I'm not with it. I did not like this. And I know people going to be like, yo, you can't be racist against white people. But he just pushes
Wow,
that
you're one of
narrative
those?
to- 100% you can be racist.
Wow.
When you fill out a thing, is white not a race?
Yeah.
That's a racist.
Yo, they got to get beat down for a couple of hundred years.
No,
before-
100%.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we should have them in
Verbally.
Gotta
cages.
get
But that
beat.
doesn't
Verbally.
mean you can't be a
Verbally.
racist when you say something against white
Nah, I
people.
think so. I think
Oh,
so.
of course.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
You know,
I hate
there's-
So
that
you think
narrative.
you should do something nice for
We're not a
black
race.
person?
We don't
Huh?
exist.
I don't see why not.
there's major separation
the-
when it comes to promoting race because you don't see a channel that say, "Oh, this is a white-only
Yeah, white
television."
entertainment television.
when in reality you have to go harder as a
Well, all
minority.
channels
Yeah.
are white
Fact, though.
entertainment
And,
television.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
you don't
You got
see them
BET, you
promoting
got
that,
Univision.
Right.
but you got you have to go and separate yourself because once you attach yourself to that genre, you're just going to be thrown into the mix.
Yeah.
When you separate yourself, BET, Univision, etc., now you get to stand out and be directly to your people.
But there's a cap to that.
Yeah, there is.
It seems like there's always a cap to that.
There is
Tyler
a cap.
Perry.
That's why
Because-
man,
But
Tyler Perry's a billionaire.
Because
man.
the people that control
WB
that
was
industry
Wayne's brothers. It was
are
fucking
majority of
Steve Harvey
Or
and
majority.
Jamie Foxx.
That's it.
Then it became the White Boy Network.
Yeah.
Yo. It was really WB.
Oh,
The Frog.
CW.
Dawson's Creek and
Yeah.
all
Nah,
that shit.
the
Yeah.
Frog, man.
Once it became CW, they said bye.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a
Where
fact.
They had the frog that was like Bojangles, man. That shit was fucked.
You are
up.
right.
It
That was a
racist
racist
You
time.
are right.
It was
That's worse than
WB was
Tropic
popping.
Thunder.
Fuck.
WB was popping.
WB was popping.
The Frog.
Yeah. That was like what, 98?
We're happy and we're singing and we're
It
colors.
was dope.
That's
No,
my shit. I still
Animaniacs.
watch-
Everything.
I still watch that shit.
Yeah.
Animaniacs.
They're about to relaunch.
Oh, coming back. Hulu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
After 22 years on November 22nd.
I
I
have
got
no
a daughter,
idea.
man.
Yeah, no, Lila just sent it to me today. It was my favorite cartoon as a kid.
Chetty
One of
was
mine.
talking
Oh,
about
it was
Pinky
awesome.
and the Brain.
Animaniacs? You never seen
Oh, it's
it?
fucking awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
just said
okay,
it was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
Pinky and the Brain?
Seen it.
Oh,
Pinky and the
it's
Brain.
great.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Who knows?
Of course he's seen it.
The
He's
brain-
watched
oh,
Tiny
no, fucking-
Toons.
I was-
the
I was
brain
20
being Trump,
I was-
brother. Try to take over the world.
Yo, he did ass. He did ass.
Word.
He did ass for sure.
That's probably the popularity. And so, yo, we could bring this shit back and it'll work.
Word up. The ego. The ego.
Oh man.
I'm the brain.
Shifting gears. Speaking of old, so fucking over the weekend.
What are you going to talk
That's
about
a nice
now?
bridge.
That's Brooklyn right
It's a
there.
nice
You better be
bridge.
careful.
Same. They have old people in Brooklyn as well. You one
Not
of them.
old rappers.
And it's funny because that's common in Brooklyn too. You'll find like a lot of old heads that are
Yo,
just like a
Jay's
little bit
50.
outdated and
They got
shit.
it.
Dusty old heads
They still
fucking
got,
around.
they got a fresh Dewey. Oh,
Yo,
like,
I don't
yo,
know how old
man.
Nas is, but that guy
Yeah.
ain't cracking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
fact.
Nas-
That's a
yeah.
fact.
Nas is 48.
As
he
long
got a
as-
good. He got a good barber.
As long
for
as
sure.
Nas keeps
Word,
the fucking
son.
half moon, he's still
Yeah.
gonna look the
I'm
same.
lying.
Automatic.
47, 1973, September
Shit is
14th.
crazy.
Wow.
So over the weekend,
Stalking.
I'm listening to the radio.
Word. I was gonna say I'm not that
And
big
it's
a fan.
fucking it's
Virgo.
Busta doing an interview, a radio interview at that, which I don't know if people still do that, but that's pretty dope.
Old heads do.
But fucking cool DJ Red Alert is like interviewing him. Dog.
Who's that?
Oh, wow.
It's like old on top of old, but it's all good. Though,
That's worse than
because
Funk Master Flex.
you know what was cool DJ Red
Funk
Alert?
Master.
Funk Master Flex.
That's
I
a-
don't know which.
That's a bad name.
cool DJ Red Alert.
That's
I think
whatever
that's
name.
better than Funk Master Flex.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Funk Master.
Yeah, that's not a good name. Yeah,
That shit always makes me laugh.
Yeah, we're not
But
getting
to his
we're not
credit,
getting no plus.
that was
we're not
created
getting
in
no
the
we
plus.
pissed off. Who do we piss off? So
It was. You gotta change it though.
We picked
Yeah,
up
you
Funk
gotta
Flex.
change it.
We're definitely not gonna be in Flex We Trust. We're
Nah,
definitely
man.
not gonna be on fucking Barstool.
He gotta come
We're
out.
just
Yo,
getting
that's
everybody
it.
mad, yo. The only person that came
I'm
out
double
is
F
Jay-Z.
Flex.
Shout out to Hov.
What happened?
Shout
What?
out
Nah, I
to
just
the
called
person that came
him
out
old.
the title.
I just called him old like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, shit. Well, Hov know
Nah,
you
nah.
old.
But
Hov
you
know
know
you
what?
old.
That goes into that because you're talking about Busta, right? Anybody heard the album?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
I did, right? And as much as I'm a lyricist and I'm probably one of the best writers I ever met in my own life, when I was hearing it, I'm like, this is not it. The time has transitioned, so it's dope that he can still do it. No one ever questioned Busta's pen. No one ever questions his flow.
Facts.
But it's too much information for the time that we're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his thing was kind of like an extension level event too. That's what it's called. So
Yeah.
it's talking about the world dynamics, but he's still on that. So by the time you're even figuring out, I'm understanding because I'm from that time, from that era. This new generation is gonna hear that shit and be like, huh? So it just, let's say like a person like Jay, when he did 444, it's understandable. He didn't shift too much from what he is, neither did Nas. They still know how to transition into the time to make sure I'm not lowering my craft, but I'm also not alienating anybody in any generation. Busta didn't do that. He tried it to an extent, but the moment I heard Rakim on the intro, I knew we were going down the wrong path.
Well, the wrong path in your opinion, you mean? As
No,
far as that
for me,
goes.
it was
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
But you see that. So
I'm all about the letter 18.
we're gonna
Yo,
get
Ra,
to, we're,
come
we're-
to the show.
Word,
man.
word.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is it though that it's shunned upon? That like, I'm gonna get back to the album because I'm very weary about rappers maiming like a Blueprint 2. You know what I mean? Like Blueprint 1 was just for me is like
And this
the
was
best
22 years
rap
later.
album ever. But like and he did ELE 1, which had fucking 2 like Dangerous between Dangerous
Yeah.
and fucking Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can
Yeah.
See. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See is arguably like one. It's
Of course, one of the biggest hip hop
He
records
transitioned
ever.
everybody's
top 20
videos.
hip hop record of
all time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
easily.
Top 20?
I put top 10.
Oh,
but
what?
I'm just,
How about this?
yo.
How about this? If it's in the top
Nigga,
20,
That's
it-
top 38, fam.
You bugging,
Done.
dogs. You bugging. They made that shit a
I was trying to
reggae.
be-
I was
they
gonna
made that
say,
shit a
dog,
re-
I was gonna say,
they
dog.
made that shit a reggae rhythm.
Yo, bro,
Like,
listen.
That's how fucking hard it
Listen.
is. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
if we were really gonna debate here, that's what I was gonna say right now. Like, yo, dog, if someone has it in the top 20, I'm not gonna be a stickler and be like, yo, nah,
No, 'cause
no
you
way it's
don't
not top
as
20.
well, obviously.
I'm just saying, like, it's one of the greatest hip hop.
No,
records.
I'm not.
Somebody
putting-
had it in the top
and I'm
20.
not putting
it's like-
Rapper's Delight in the fucking top 20. You know
If
what I
somebody
mean? Just
did?
because-
Yeah, you
No,
know what? You know what?
I'm not putting
Oh,
Rapper's
you know
Delight.
what?
No, but for me,
Not
me,
for me
it's
either,
not.
man. I'm just fucking with
For me,
you.
it's
You know
not.
why
I'm
it
not
might
putting
have to be? It just might
But-
have to be just off of
Because
like,
history.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
historic. It was the
Exactly.
first rap video.
Yeah.
But anyways,
What
and
we
it's,
talking about?
and it's still
Flavor,
popping,
fam.
and it's still popping.
I use flavor like
It's
that.
still
Damn,
popping,
y'all
yeah.
niggas are mad old, dogs. Yo, so that's see like right there. Like, why is rap ever gonna become? Hov is our Billy Joel. You know how Billy Joel could sell out Madison Square Garden like fucking 20
That's a
times.
fact. That's a good
Hov
one.
could sell out the
70
Barclays.
times.
Right. Hov could
Like
sell out
the
the
past,
Barclays 70 times if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Joshua saw his last
But when-
concert.
I saw like his last 4.
You've been to
It was
Billy
like
Joel?
free tickets the last
You've
time,
been
so I
to
knew that it was
Jake's,
getting
right?
competitive.
Oh, who? Jay's concert?
Hey, you want to go? I think I turned
Yeah,
down.
we were there.
Yeah, yeah.
You missed
We all
the
went.
night that Curtis
Bro,
Martin
he did
and
7
Leon
days
Johnson
in a row.
had like 200
Yeah.
and something yards of the Jets game. Remember you were like, yo, my dad got me tickets to go see Hov's last
Was that
concert.
in your
all
crib at
went
the time?
You were at my crib.
Oh, so you know what? That was Jay and Beyonce or something.
That was Black Magic. Black Magic. Jesus Christ.
the Black Album.
The Black
it
Album.
was the
yeah.
Black Album. Yeah, well,
Oh,
I was fucking
that's
to the Black
fire,
Album.
though.
Yeah, it was
Black
dope.
Album, no,
That's
yeah.
fire. I went to the
But
Black Album
the
show.
one we went to at Barclays, and it was like 7 days in a row.
Because they just opened the Barclays
Yeah,
and he
that's
opened
what-
it up with
Yeah, but
7
mad
days
people-
in a row.
yeah, for sure.
And he sold it out
Yeah,
7
for sure.
times in a row. So
And
I'm
then
saying,
came back the next year and did it again.
When
like,
can-
another day straight.
even though they gave us mad free tickets,
That's what
he
I'm
sold it
saying.
out.
That's what
well,
I'm
I'm
saying.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure different places
Billy
bought
Joel
them to
shit.
try to flip.
That happens
I'm sure
with Billy
Billy
Joel
Joel.
shit.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So when are we gonna get to the point where like we don't say, yo, it's fucking old head. You know what I mean? Why can't it just be like, yo, just an older rapper made an album? Like when does that? Because I don't know if anybody listens to alternative, listens to rock or country. If fucking Billy Ray Cyrus comes out with a fucking album, I don't think they're saying, look at this old ass Billy Ray Cyrus coming out with an album. He came out, he was on that little Nas X song, and everybody loved it. You know what I mean? And he's old. He's
That
older.
song is fire.
Well,
You know what I mean?
well. Let me just answer that last point.
That
real
kid's a
quick.
one-hit wonder.
Just to separate the points. Let me answer that
He's
last
still in
point.
commercials though, which is crazy. Yeah.
Wait, look. So that last point specifically, I feel like when what's his dude's name? Craig Mack. When Craig Mack would come back or something like that, like
Every
I
6
can't-
years with a hit.
Something like I'm saying like when he came back with a verse. I think he came
was
back
crazy.
with a verse on
Okay, but
People got excited in hip hop.
Craig
That's what I'm
Mack
trying
and
to say.
Craig Mack and Busta. I think it should.
Yeah, Craig Mack should pay.
No, I'm not talking about
Busta's an all time.
Yeah, I don't mean it that
Nah,
way.
he's
Like why right away? Because even I'm older. Even I'm like, damn man, am I checking for Busta right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I probably should because I was a fan back in the day. But is it because it's been a long time? I don't know. Because look at Nas. I like Nas. You guys didn't like Nas' album with Ye? I did, right?
No, I did.
Oh,
Are you joking? That's one of the best albums
Yeah,
ever.
I did.
so somebody here didn't like it. Maybe it was
Song
Deep.
with the Dream
Yeah,
was the
Diggy
best
did.
song
Diggy
on
did.
there. Both of them.
Yeah, Diggy didn't.
I
Yeah,
could
he
have
did.
guessed that.
No, Diggy didn't. He didn't. You're right about that.
But D didn't like it, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe E didn't like it. But
He liked it too, but he felt like it was like.
Right. But
No,
liked
he
this,
just
liked
want to
this,
go anti-Ye. So
he
he
liked
No, I
this-
think he
yeah,
did
it's
like
not
it
good.
actually. Yeah,
he
yeah.
liked
I feel
this.
you.
He liked this Hit Boy album a lot though.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I did as well too. And I feel like like Nas gave us like what was that 2 years apart that he gave us like music.
Yeah.
So what is it? Is it consistency or is it just like? Because I feel like Hov could drop an album in the next 5 years and we'll all be like, yo, we'll all be having an episode just about it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's what
So
I said
it's,
before.
It's about
Cream of the
where
crop
you
shit though.
are,
You know, at the
or
same time.
Look. Here's the thing. All right, so that's why it can't be the same. If
'cause
I'm thinking
Eminem
about,
is also in that where he can take time off. And
he's
come out with
washed,
shit. Okay,
Thank
okay,
you.
okay.
Love
but,
Eminem.
but people buy
but
his
he
shit, though.
hasn't
For us-
transitioned.
For us, he's
Yeah,
for
he
us,
hasn't transitioned.
For us,
That's the
it's not
problem.
hitting the same.
It's
What
not
I'm saying
the
about
transition
the,
as well.
the numbers are there though for him that people still buy his shit.
Yeah,
though.
but it's still.
it's a cult following or something. What do you guys think?
Well, here's my thing. Let's say like a Billy Joel, right?
Mhm.
That music hasn't changed much. So when Billy Joel makes new music, it's still the same music.
He's actually
Right.
not making new music.
No, he's not.
He's just doing his old
repeating
shit
the same
over and
thing.
over, right.
But even that, let's say a Bon Jovi, they're still sticking to their stuff, and it still sticks because it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
Whereas hip hop is constantly growing to something different.
So, you think hip
Raps
hop
the
was
new
just
rock and roll.
Yeah.
hip hop was just young? Was a young? Yeah, it actually was because you think about it, came out what 70 or something,
Yeah, exactly.
something or whatever.
Extremely
So, yeah,
young.
okay.
So it's the same thing I say when the artists aren't transitioning. When I'm hearing you and you're still Eminem and Busta, when you still sound like you did in 2002, and you're literally rejecting whatever's going on in the scene. There's a problem. Like you could bring Young M.A. on a song and say, yeah, I'm doing it for them. Bring in Fresher and Brep, East New York, because East New York is the best. You could do all these things, and you're still not doing it on your part.
I agree.
Yeah.
To transition.
You see, that's why I like having Diegui on the show. Shout out to Diegui because he'll tell you like, "Yo, dogs, 2008, or not even give me the year that
I was listening to Chris Brown that
give me
year
the,
for
yes,
sure.
Yeah, some
For
shit like that.
sure, he was listening to Chris
give,
Brown that year.
give me the year that Good Kid, Mad City.
Was that
Yeezus-
2011?
Let's do the 2012 to
2013
2013
right,
transition.
around like
Yeah.
he'll sit
Okay.
there and it's probably say 2008, 2013. Yo, that was a crazy year in like because there's a crazy time
Yeah.
period. In
That
rap.
was so far gone. That
Which
was
he's
Thank
like-
Me
That
Now.
There was a lot of
he's-
albums, a lot of
which-
artists.
Take care.
Which
Kid
he's-
Cudi came
which
out,
he's
Man on the
absolutely-
Moon,
which he's
Big
absolutely
Sean.
right. But I'd fight him on that and be like, "Yo, give me 97,
Oh, yeah, for
2003,
sure,
or
for sure.
2002,
The
because
Bad Boy era?
that gave you the Bad Boy era, that
To
gave
the
you
G
Hov,
Unit?
and it gave you to G Unit
Yeah.
and Dipset.
Yeah, yeah.
Where I don't think anything's fucking with that. But
Yeah.
I can't knock a young kid telling me, "Yo, nigga, we had Travis Scott, we had Drake, I
At the
can't
same
knock
time.
them for
Yo,
that."
but think about
So-
how the
okay.
city felt behind that.
Oh,
Now they have the
absolutely.
internets, right?
Okay.
So everything travels differently.
Mhm.
We were in New York where, not for nothing, we were influencing everything out of New
Yes,
York.
yes, because everyone was dressing like us.
Yeah.
Style, everything.
50 was the first one to say,
Right.
yo, you know what? Let me try to do a little bit different, sound a little bit different. And that's kind of where things started shifting
He did
more
the
towards
little
the South.
Southern
That's true.
slang
Yeah,
or
and that's because of
whatever.
the bullet in his mouth. That's some
Yeah.
real New York shit. You got
Yeah.
shot in the face.
Yeah.
Like, we ran that shit for a hot minute.
But I want to say that's our
Even
perspective,
Jim,
though.
even Jim Jones, not sorry not to cut you off, but even Jim Jones, he did one of his albums in Atlanta because he was like, "Yo, I wanted to feel like I want a different sound. I want to
Yeah.
feel that bounce."
he want the scissor.
He wanted to go and it did when he did Ballin'. He did Ballin'.
Remember Cameron?
in
When the
Atlanta.
fuck we start bouncing? And then he
That
started
was
bouncing.
That was a shot at Jim, probably, right?
No,
No,
no.
no, before that.
That was before
That
that.
was
yeah,
that. Where
yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
that was Let Me Know.
Let me know. Here you go.
Yeah,
Who was that again? Who was that about again, though?
That was about everybody, sucking
I thought he was
South
just,
dick.
I know. I thought he
That
was
was
just somebody
because Cash
specifically.
Money and Master P were like popping.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody started
And then he
kinda
does
like,
About It a year and a half later.
Right. Yeah.
And About It was popping the can
And changed his whole flow up. Started talking
So-
like this.
That's actually when it became whack for old people when Master P started rapping. Sorry about that. That was pretty
Once they
whack.
reached that age, right
Yo,
there.
but he broke into the game at
And
48.
baby.
Yeah. It was
So
like that.
off the top of the head,
Sorry,
Nas
Teddy. Teddy's getting aggressive.
and Hove get the pass. No, I don't want to get off the topic. Nas
I
and
feel
Hove
you.
get the pass, but who are the other rappers in that echelon that get that pass? Like, yo, he could drop an album in
Locks.
20 years. Jada.
Anybody
Or
that
just the Locks.
transitions, right? That does
What
kind
about
of
I
Fab?
say Jada.
Then you say Fab because he hops
Yeah,
on the new
somewhat.
wave.
Yeah.
Somewhat,
Anybody that transitions.
somewhat, but they're not at that level of Jay and Nas.
Never.
Like
No.
they dropped legitimate
I
albums that
I'm
are like
just
some of the
Jay-Z
best albums
owns
of the year
music.
for.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Let's
I'm just
stop with
saying.
hip-hop.
I get it.
I mean, Kanye.
But even-
Fab's
then
a
you could say
20-year
Kanye
veteran.
as well.
Kanye as
you
well.
know. So, I mean, thinking about that,
Kanye shifts.
yeah.
No, yeah, he's just
you have
different
to
the way he makes
just
music. That is
understand,
true.
like,
Just in
it's
general, his music.
rapping is a constant evolution. Like rock and classic, it's been the same sound
Yes.
for
But I don't-
country
Yeah.
music too.
I don't
Yeah,
feel
you're
like
right.
I don't feel like if Chainz, Ross, Jeezy, I'm not gonna add Wayne to that. But if they took like a 5-year break,
TIP.
that Ti, if they took like a 5 or 8 year break, I don't feel like I'll be like, oh shit, that new Ross is coming out or that new Chainz is coming out. Like after 8 years, I feel like it's only
good. Yeah, that's true.
it's a certain amount of guys. Like I honestly, for me, I think Drake is in there for me. Like if Drake said right now,
I
I'm
agree.
not dropping anything, but in 8 years, Kendrick is there.
Nah,
I agree.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
In 8 years.
I agree.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
So it's
Drake, Kendrick.
We
so
are
it's like
we
a
are
hand-
picky with
it's
who
like
we
a
let
handful.
do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
By
mean,
the
We
way-
have to be though.
But Drake is copping a plea. I don't know if you saw what he posted today.
because he fucked up his knee or some shit like that. Right?
No, not because of that.
Oh.
Because he's already saying that people are gonna hate on
Certified Lover
cute
Boy.
little boy. Yeah, certified
Cute little boy.
Yo, Jiggy, he called this album "Cute Little Boy."
Johnny, how you do that?
That's what it sounds like. CLB or whatever it is.
Right.
CLB. He's like, yo, they're gonna hate on it. They're on views because this is an evolving sound. So he knows already it's trash ass, and that's why he's trying to make you know, like, yo, if you don't like this shit, you're
Like
just
when
a
he
hater.
did, like when he did More Life, and he was like, "More Life is a playlist."
playlist.
But honestly, like if you play More Life at a party, it slaps. So
It does.
with younger.
Wait,
younger audience.
so what's that other that track he just made on that Khaled? And he sounds like The Weeknd.
Grease.
Oh, Grease.
Yeah, Grease.
Okay,
Yeah.
One of my
so
favorite
that-
songs.
That's probably what his sound is
But
directing.
that's
to.
the thing
Yeah,
though. If
that's what
if
he's
Drake if Drake said, you know, I'm scrapping this album, and then in 8 years I'd be like, I'm not even say years, let's say 5. Kendrick's probably gonna
No.
Kendrick's probably been like what, a 4-year break right now. I'm looking forward to Kendrick's
But
album.
you're talking about
I wish
upper
you guys were in my
echelon.
shoes, man.
But I think Drake is in that upper echelon.
Yeah, you're
where
talking
I'm,
about
like,
upper
waiting for
echelon.
that,
Yes,
you know
he
what I
is.
mean? Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like, look at
is.
Cuddy. Cuddy's struggling. The only reason that
He
him
has,
coming
like,
out
a-
again
That-
is making people
Cuddy's
happy.
lucky because he has a cult following.
has a cult
He's
following.
different.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Because he
he's
has other
different.
depressed niggas that follow him.
Yeah,
I
me.
love Cuddy.
They
Yeah,
always
yeah,
say
yeah.
Cuddy saved my life. Cuddy saved my life and all this other stuff.
I fucks
whatever.
with Cuddy.
Yeah,
Cuddy's
right,
music's
right,
dope, man.
Yeah, his
Right.
music.
He
is-
made 808s
I
for
like
me.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
his music
See,
is dope.
3 out of 4.
I like him, Sean.
Oh, I like him.
Big
Oh,
Sean.
4 out
Big
of
Sean
I
4.
like him,
boy.
but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't like. Yeah, I don't know.
I fucks with Cuddy.
Yeah.
For sure. Man on the
Whoa
Moon.
there.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to
Yeah,
that.
Man and Moon was cracked.
That was around that time.
I,
So
I like
Cuddy's
I like
sound
my
is so
life. I have
fucking
friends,
sick,
I have family. I'm happy. I'm content with what I have. I guess.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I am.
At
I'm just- I'm a
290, I'd
content-
be content.
I'm sorry, I'm a content person.
sometimes Cuddy's
You know
music is
what
about being content.
When the
Because it's
money's
about,
right,
yo,
life
I'm
is
happy
good.
now. Like, I
Yo,
ain't got to
remember
worry
when we
about
ran into
anything
Cuddy?
else.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Cuddy. We ran
Yes.
into him. What's that
city?
hotel again? The Roosevelt Hotel.
Is his
Hollywood?
head really
yeah, in
that big in
Hollywood,
real
yes.
life?
Yeah.
An elevator.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit is
So
crazy,
many
son.
An elevator. No.
Pause.
And he does have like a pause with that. He has,
Yeah, pause, my bad.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna continue. Talking
Crazy
about how
elongated
he
head.
looks.
A rapper that would have been in the
does still.
in that
Pause.
upper echelon of rappers that like they could go 10 years without
Wheezy.
making. I was gonna say Big. 'Cause
Oh,
now
we-
Big,
we-
Big,
we
Big
fell
just
in love.
got Big just got nominated.
Rock and roll.
Yeah,
Come on, everybody
Rock and
clap,
Roll Fame.
man.
yeah,
Yo,
Rock
Brooklyn,
and
what
Roll
up?
Hall of
Always
Fame.
changing the game
Well-
for decades on
Well,
Well, can I
end.
just say already that Big kind of already? It's crazy what Big did. That's why
By
people
24?
when they
By
disrespect
24?
when people disrespect Big. Listen, I've gone through a phase. where
I did.
disrespect-
Josh, he made me change my
People
mind.
disrespect Big?
Huh?
People
Yeah,
disrespect
I
Big?
disrespected Big before
Why?
I did.
Because he has some gay raps?
because he's very simple.
Stop
That's true.
saying
I-
that.
He has some gay raps.
That's
So what?
fake.
Bad Boy,
Yeah.
Bad
New
Boy
time.
has gay raps.
No,
Yeah,
man.
We're not getting a revolt
At
either.
that time, sucking daddy's dick and all that shit just made sense to people.
Yo,
nah.
Nah.
the Black Rob verse where he goes fingernail in a nigga asshole.
Like, whoa, like, yo, shorty,
Yo,
chill.
when Joe Budden said that shit.
They're bugging. He's saying, like, shorty, chill. Whoa. I've been there. I told you that time when the niece almost went too low and I had to do the on her forehead, man.
Johnny's
Like, chill, man. Not yet. Wait till I'm 40, girl.
Yeah.
Things
Give
get
you a
Yeah.
prostate.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, who
She was
cares?
just taking out.
Who cares what people think? I'm dying soon anyway.
She was just taking care of you, bro.
Lick the hole.
Nah, but Big.
Speaking of big,
Yeah.
Big hole.
Beside all of that, aside from all of that, right? Nah, Big's music is legit timeless.
It's
Like,
timeless.
yo,
It's timeless.
he took hip hop music to like a different level with like some of the hit records that Biggie has.
Absolutely.
Like it's crazy.
Like you play Hypnotize, you play More Money, More Problems,
How about
and
this?
it's just like
If an alien came down to Earth, I'm playing him a Big record. If he wants to know what hip hop is,
Yo,
I'm
Josh,
playing
I
him a Big
like
record.
that. I like that.
And what are you
that's
playing?
a-
You're
that's a
playing
fact.
Kick in the Door.
I like that.
Maybe. I love
Yo,
kicking the door.
the other day,
love kicking
and
the
I
door.
remember I hit you up.
I
I
love
was
that
like,
beat
yo, I'm
so
so
much.
sorry.
I can't even explain it, dog.
I had to apologize to Josh.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so sorry for not seeing
Oh,
this
yes,
shit.
yes, yes,
Because
yes.
I was hearing Kicking the Door, and the way he was in that beat, my G.
Yeah.
Like, and it's
Biggie
going
makes
at
it sound
Nas.
easy. He makes it
Somebody
sound
that shit.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the competitive nature, though, got into him at that point. That's
Yeah.
why I understood the track
For sure.
even
And the
better. I'm
fact that like
wow.
Hope stood by and said that yo, he don't write, that Big don't write.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
That changed his
That shit is
perspective.
crazy.
Yeah.
That
He
just,
stopped
like,
writing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
That's
So-
why those
But
dudes are so great at that
The
time,
not
bro.
writing helped them sync with every part of those beats.
Hell yeah.
Flow
That's why
wise.
Wayne got better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he
And Gilly-
developed that
and Gilly, shout out
approach.
to Gilly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kid
for sure,
writing, you know
for
what I'm saying?
sure. No, but definitely, that approach definitely leads to you having just hearing yourself on the beat and whatever. But bottom line is,
I like that analogy, and I'm gonna steal that when I talk to like.
yeah,
like,
I
when
appreciate
talk
that.
to
your
like,
nephews?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll give you like somewhat credit.
man, that's okay.
Yeah,
As long as
yeah.
you use it,
I'll be like, yo, I
I've
know
always
this
been that
guy.
type, man. I've always been that type. As long as you use it, it's like, yo, I put something out in the universe. It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
But,
Like,
but
it's dope.
honestly, that's a great analogy. Like that, and kicking the door to piggyback off Johnny. That
Yeah.
would probably will be one of the songs.
For sure.
You know how you hate that I have this list of songs that I would not play. Like if I
I don't hate it. I find it.
If I was
I actually find it
you find it
interesting.
funny. You find it funny,
Yeah,
right?
some of them I disagree with. I just funny.
You know what's entering that? And
Make
you
me
guys,
better?
You guys may throw me off the show for this.
Why not?
But Juicy is entering that.
Wow.
I hear Juicy.
I gotta agree.
Yeah,
Right.
I know you would agree
I
with it
hear
because you're
Juicy.
you're that kind of
You know what it
person.
is?
You're
'Cause Juicy's a
grandpa,
positive-
son.
'cause Juicy's a positive song. So I
This
figured I
guy's
know
a
he wouldn't
fucking.
like it.
This guy's so cranky,
But,
man.
like,
This dude,
my-
he has to judge everything, bro.
My thing is like
negative to
positive. I just
Johnny,
felt
come
like
on, son.
I don't know if the gentrification of Brooklyn killed it for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it because they know that song. So
I
it's
can see
kinda
that.
Like,
I can see that.
But like I've been at too many parties or
That's why I
too
can
many
see it.
after work spots where like, oh my god, it was all a dream, and I'm
And then,
like,
like,
and they
moving
don't know
on-
the rest.
with
random
And they
arm
don't know the rest.
motions.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, oh my God.
Like they don't know.
Birthdays was the worst
Birthdays was
days.
the worst
And
days.
they're doing
But
You know what that
like,
is?
You're from fucking and I'm like
The Trump dance.
Oh, I didn't know it.
I heard that.
I
shit.
thought you were doing the Buddha floss when he was like doing the sucking
Yeah, I
dick
saw the
shit.
meme.
I heard,
He's jerking off
The
ghosts.
ghost. That's another comedian.
I heard,
I was like,
Like,
I heard that
"Damn,
shit over the
bro."
Suavemente beat.
Yeah.
I was dying.
God.
Yo, that shit was good actually.
Yeah. yo, son.
If Big was alive right now, what would he be doing? Would he own
Oh.
a Wingstop? Would he?
No,
be
Big
a
would
CEO?
definitely be part owner of Bad Boy. I think Puffy in
You think
that
he'd
sense.
still be with Bad Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Puffy understood from a very early time, as much as people want to label him as this bad record exec and all that, he understood what
Shout out
Big
to Harp
meant.
Pierre, gang, gang.
Yeah.
Yo, for real.
Oh,
See you guys
yeah,
in
that's-
pictures.
that's
Yo,
Carl,
Joe
what
Hooker,
up?
Harp Pierre, you know what it is, man.
Kenny, what up?
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Yo, we gonna chill with you soon. Soon as shit opens up again, you'll be on the show. We need you here. Do a hook on my EP. I think he would have just been in a different position just because, like, you see how Jay transitioned to being like a
Yeah.
vice president and all that shit. I definitely saw Big doing that because Big. I mean, obviously it's a movie, but even if you saw that and that shit, he had a business mind ahead of time. Like he didn't
So,
want to do
Junior
certain
Mafia,
things.
right?
Yeah,
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 right.
exactly. With the Brooklyn Mint, he had a clothing line before anybody had that shit. Brooklyn Mint
I
was
wonder what that's
popping.
worth. If you could find out.
There's
couple
a
of
fucking
pieces.
picture of Big in '96 wearing a Bape jacket, dogs.
That's crazy.
That shit is fucking fire.
No
my
way.
nigga.
I didn't even
Yes.
know Bape was around at the
He's
time.
wearing
Are
a
you
Bape.
serious?
He's
Since
wearing a
91?
Bape
You
camo.
serious?
Yeah, I want to say he visited Japan in the picture. The picture's infamous, yo, but it's fucking fire. He's wearing Versace shades and he's wearing a Bape like a bubble.
That's crazy.
That's so fucking.
How you like
dope.
them apples? People still rocking Versace shades thanks to him in hip hop.
Yeah, for sure.
How much like how many people have like made how many friends of ours have probably made a T-shirt that says it was all a dream or a Biggie
Oh,
verse.
I've
Yeah.
printed Biggie on hoodies,
You know what I mean? I think
t-shirts.
you've done a Biggie hoodie for me. You know what I mean? It's
Facts.
just like, yo, it's. I don't know if it's his music, the persona. Just just his overall swag that I don't know what it is that like it captures people. It's I don't know if he's just super New York.
Nah, he
I don't
just
know what it
he
is.
understood music.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because you guys are like probably more historians than I am with like specific
not
like
me.
early '90s
You
shit.
call us old, bro. All right,
Fact though, not me though.
Yeah.
You can take it how you want to take it, man.
Younger than us.
You
You could take it how you want to take it.
You
To
old
be honest
niggas,
with
you
you,
old niggas take this.
however you want to take it. You guys are older than me.
Right. You
However
old
you
niggas
wanna
take this
take it.
question.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying. Was Biggie the first to do like mob story type raps?
No,
Because I know Slick Rick obviously storytelling
Scarface
like
did a lot of it in the Ghetto Boy
Yeah.
bullshit.
And that-
yeah,
okay,
I would say
okay.
bullshit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And edit that
Yeah.
one. But in the Ghetto Boy movement and
Okay,
shit like
fair.
that, I
Yeah.
remember that earlier, like 91,
My
92.
mom's
when I was a
playing
kid.
tricks on me. Whatever album had a lot of Scarface and Mr.
That's
Scarface
interesting.
and stuff like that. Those albums, and I think Big has even like said that he fuck with Scarface and stuff.
yeah, no, that's interesting.
But
That's
as
interesting.
far as like
So Scarface
Great
should
song, by
definitely
the
get probably
way,
more.
Favor for a
But you-
favor.
but you know
Nas
what,
and
though?
Scarface.
I love that song.
That whole like those little like lines about mafioso shit and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Raekwon had that before him, yo.
Okay,
That's why
okay.
Raekwon always hits him with that. Well, not Raekwon, but Ghost
Nas
used to
talked
hit
about
him
that,
with that
though.
whole like
Yeah.
you know like he
Saying
stole
that
out
Big
of my
stole.
style,
Yeah.
or whatever, and you know which is petty shit back then. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at the same time,
I can see that. It's just that Raekwon
I
says
gotta
so
let-
much in a bar that like you won't catch it.
We'll
But
continue this next week because E will be back next week. Shout out to E. But E and I, during the pandemic, we were listening to a DJ and he was just spinning like old like Raekwon records, right? And he did a whole bunch of Nas records. And then he was talking about, he was explaining like the darts that they were throwing at each other about like different cars. Like if somebody said like, I got a 6.5. Or I got a 6, and they'd be like, "Nigga, you got a 6 still?" Like I got a 6 point. Like
Yeah, you
and
can see it in the
like,
songs
and
back
he
and
was like,
forth.
"This was AZ talking about this person," and I was like, "Holy shit!" Remember me and E texting us like fucking rap nerds, like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I can't believe this."
damn
man."
it, I'm sad I
You know
missed
what
out
I
on
mean?
that.
Yeah, it was
sucks.
DJ Mick. Yeah, and it was so
Well,
fucking.
that's why Jay used it on his album. too.
Yes, yeah.
Find it on
and,
YouTube.
And the thing is, though, is that they say that like
4.6 cocksucker.
even
Beat
that
it.
shit is about somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
about Mace.
Like, there you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
you go.
exactly. That
Well,
was
the
the whole beef
Did
with
you hear
Harlem
about
World.
what happened with Stevie J with that?
No.
Like, Stevie J was one of the hitmen producing for them. And then Jay kind of met up with him and said, "Yo, come do this beat." And I forgot what song he did.
What do girls like or whatever?
No, the one where he starts at the beginning. Stevie J's like, "I'm on with Rockefeller, man, because they got money."
man.
That's Stevie J's voice. He made that beat for
shit.
Jay on the
Okay,
spot,
okay, yeah.
right? And then
How
Puffy,
many of y'all want to ride the
Yes.
next
Okay, yeah,
ride?
yeah, yeah.
and that song,
Sound like Jay-Z.
he's dissing Mace the
I
whole
like
verse.
one album.
I didn't say
Just
that.
One album I
didn't
don't
say
like.
that. I said you stick to the narrative, and it's a wrong narrative.
Yeah, but that
You
song
gotta- you
that
gotta
song
do
is a
like
Mace
You
diss.
gotta do when we argue about Kingdom Come. You gotta do like a drop when you edit this shit now. Like,
Why?
you
for
gotta
that drop right there.
Because
You're a
I
hater.
feel like we argue about Kingdom Come at least once.
I was about to bring it up
So-
before the show. Because it blows my mind, but I don't want to sidetrack. But it blows my mind still.
But I didn't
talk
like
about it
that,
after the show.
Right, that day you guys said I didn't like Jay-Z because of.
Nah, I know you're a Jay-Z fan.
Absolutely, yo.
You just try to be too.
Right. Trying to sign the title,
Narrative.
man.
Nah,
I'm
yo,
trying
title.
to sign the title.
Title,
man.
you know what it is, man. Holla at Jimmy.
Who isn't a
and all
Jay-Z
shit.
fan? Right?
Right here. Real's not a Jay-Z fan.
Wow, I
Yo, Real
cannot
said that-
believe
Real said
I
that
just saw a
shit
thumbs
mad
down.
Real was
quick.
rolling with Mino when Harlem World came at him.
Wow.
That was another thing. We never realized that Harlem World beef with Mino and shit
Yeah.
all started with the Mace shit.
Yeah. We thought it was a beef. You thought it was
But that
beef for Mace.
song, You Want to Ride, is dissing Mace.
He's
I didn't know
one
that,
of good
though.
friends with Chris.
That whole
so,
song
they
is Dissing
can't
Mace.
be
I didn't know
Jay-Z
that.
fans.
Gotta
They
go
all,
back and
they
listen.
all
You always
love
be
Nas.
number
They
two.
all love Nas so much.
kinda
These
disgusted
Queens
again,
kids,
though.
man.
Talking about Puffy and him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, speaking about
Puffy
Queens,
and Big and shit like
Oh,
that
sorry.
versus Sting.
Speaking about Queens, let's talk about those Mets, guys.
New ownership. We
I
have
would love to talk
possibly the
about them.
best owner in New York.
Arguably the best owner in
No,
sports
you got
already.
the
It's been
richest
like a
owner in New
week.
York.
It's
Let's
been-
just
You
get
can't
it
say
straight.
best.
You
Best
don't know
and
about the
rich are
best
two
owner
different
yet.
things.
You got the richest owner.
Because
in
you
New
The
can have
only
the
thing
money and
that's
not know how to
worked
spend
for the
it.
Yankees
Right.
has been being the money, so
So-
that makes you the best.
Yeah,
You
but
cannot
they-
call.
they're not
Cohen
even
the
that
best
rich.
Owner
You
already.
know
He's
that, right?
the richest owner now, though.
Can I ask you a question? When
He's not
Steve
the richest
Ballmer
owner.
first went to the Clippers,
He's
did
not
you
the
not?
best, though.
He's
Well,
not the
It
best.
doesn't make him the best.
When Steve Ballmer first went to the Clippers,
James Dolan, the Knicks are worth the most. He's the worst.
they're not the worst the most.
Yeah, they are.
Nobody's
are?
worth more
The
than
New York
Knicks.
Knicks
yeah.
are the most
Yeah?
richest organization.
But when
in
James
basketball.
Dolan came in the
Steve
picture,
Ballmer is the richest owner in sports.
No, he's the
But doesn't make
richest
him the
owner,
best, though.
organization-wise.
No, I know,
the
but
Knicks
that
are
don't matter
worth
how much the Knicks are
$5
worth.
billion.
The owner we're talking about. We're talking about the
Yeah,
owner. He's not the
what we're
richest
talking about
owner.
here, guys.
Of course.
He's not the richest owner.
Cohen is the best owner in New York.
No, he's the richest owner. Not the best.
He's a Mets fan since he was
What?
born.
Let me ask you a question. You saw the press conference today, right? They had a press conference today. Let's just say that.
I
They had
saw
a press
the
conference.
I watched him answer.
Let me just
questions.
give some background information. You know,
I didn't see it.
we introduced the owner.
I was busy selling.
So we introduced the owner, and we introduced our president, Sandy Alderson, who's going to go into the Hall of Fame as a front office exec already, even before.
He's giving him his flowers right now.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's
Now
exactly
we
how
gotta
it's
start doing
stated.
that more though. Giving you the flowers.
That's exactly how it's stated.
Yeah.
Sandy Alderson is Hall of Fame bound already.
Yeah.
All right. He won with the A's. He won with the Mets. He's done deal. So now they came out today. They had a press conference. Steve Cohen said, in the next 3 to 5 years, if the Mets don't win a championship, he considers that a disappointment.
A fact.
He said,
Yeah.
we're definitely here to make impact right away.
There's no salary cap in baseball.
No salary
right?
cap in baseball. Having money is like essential. It's more than any other sport.
Could it be the
spending
only
money.
reason the Yankees win all those times?
It's a major factor.
At
no
least
question.
91% of the
Wait.
It's that
Okay.
major
Yeah,
factor.
they're willing to spend the money.
Okay,
Yes.
so
But you also have to. There was also years where we spent the most money and didn't buy the right players though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
you
break-
still went to the
Pavano.
playoffs and had a
let's
deep playoff
break
run.
this down
Did they have
really
Sandy
carefully
Alderson?
for you. No. We
Wait,
have Brian
did they have a
Cashman.
deep
We had
playoff
Brian,
run?
we had Brian Cashman.
Wait,
There's,
and you still had a deep playoff
Sandy
run.
Alderson's not fucking with Brian Cashman.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Wait.
He's not even fucking with Theo
Yo.
Wait.
Epstein.
You guys are bugging right now.
Go ahead.
100%.
You're
Wait,
bugging.
wait. You know
If
that
you think that he's better than Theo Epstein?
do you know Sandy Alderson was the president when Billy Beane was the GM on the A's, right?
And they won. I know what
they
they
did win.
I know they
They
did.
did
I
win.
know they did. What
They did win.
I know what they
With-
did with. I saw the movie. But
Yeah.
They didn't win though.
Yeah, but
They didn't win. What did Billy Beane say in the movie? He said, "If you don't win the last game of the season don't matter." That's what he said.
Okay, so you agree with that?
That's
then.
what he said.
You agree with that?
But
then.
that's what your GM said though.
Listen,
That's what your president said.
regardless, this is the way I see it. He's been part of 2 organizations with no money, taking them to championships
So
multiple
now
times.
You're saying like,
So you're
what
gonna
he's
tell me
do
that-
with all that money?
Yes.
No, he hasn't taken them to the championships. They have not been to the World Series. That's 2 different things. The ALCS, the A's have been to the championship.
We went to the World
Wait,
Series.
we didn't go to the World Series?
I'm talking about the A's. You said
Yeah,
the
but
you
yeah, I said he took
the
us
A's.
to the. I said he took teams to the World Series.
Oh, okay. He took the Mets to the World
Series.
Series.
Yeah,
Okay.
Don't forget.
Okay. Yeah, I know. It was, 5 years ago? Yeah. No.
He's
All right,
a Hall of
so-
Fame
okay,
executive.
Oh, no, I'm
we're
not
breaking
saying that
down
he's
the
not
spending
good.
here,
I'm just saying
right?
that Brian Cashman is better than him, though.
Do you understand?
So much so, the
reason
Mets
why
right now-
Yankees could afford that is because people go to their games. People buy their merchandise. The Yankees made more money off of ticket sales, merchandise spending,
Right.
than
By paying
anybody.
the right players to play so that people could come see them.
Oh,
Yes.
they've been making money since they were losing.
No, they weren't making money in the 80s.
Not like that.
They weren't
Don't
making
come
money in
with
the
that.
80s.
Yeah,
In the early 90s.
80s don't count. I wasn't
Yeah,
around then.
winning definitely brings people
Yeah.
into the thing. But I will
You
say
can't
one
win
thing.
without the right players.
I do think you can't win without the right players, but you could. The Yankees are prime example. Like you can have all that bread and not spend it on the right players. Like we won 1 World Series in 2009 and we haven't won one.
Teddy, what
since.
you're basically
By
saying is
spending-
that-
by spending all this money,
What
on
you're
all these
saying
superstars,
is that.
which no, I'm just saying.
Let me just change what you're saying. What you're saying is, and translate.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying is, buying players isn't 100% effective. It's 90% effective, but it's not
It's
100%.
not necessarily 90% effective. because
How
if you're
not? You guys were in the
you're
playoffs
not-
every single year.
But that's okay. So then you know what?
You had an opportunity to
But-
win.
The Mets will make the playoffs absolutely because they'll be willing to spend now, right? But what I'm saying though is that you have to take it with like, we have 11 years we haven't won the World Series.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're,
11
you're
years
talking
we
about
haven't
chemistry.
been to
Yes,
the World
exactly. My
Series.
point.
Right.
You're talking about chemistry.
Ele-
You're talking about injuries happen. You're talking about those kind of things
And
happen.
11 years we haven't been to the World Series. So I'm saying that to say this, like, look, we've had players like there's a list of players that like we signed and that haven't panned out. Giancarlo Stanton hasn't panned out so far. Remember Carl Pavano, fucking Chef was all right. You know what I mean? But like, we gave Matsui a boatload of money though. But we gave him to be Godzilla, not to be 25 home runs. We wanted him to
I
hit
cannot
40.
believe you're talking about.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the bread that
This
we
nigga
spent.
used to kill everybody, son.
The bread that we
These niggas
spent.
are so ungrateful,
No,
right?
the bread that we spent.
That's
though. No, you're
Yankee
taking
fan
it,
style.
You're taking it literal.
New York fan style. Hold on.
You're taking it literal.
I spoke about that earlier.
The bread that we spent though, like you didn't get that return on investment because we won 1 World Series though. For
Not-
the bread that they spent, they should have won a lot more.
Yes.
So I'm saying,
Under Brian Cashman, no?
you right away said
Under Brian Cashman, no?
You right away said that Cohen is the best owner. And
Under
I'm
Brian
like,
Cashman, no? I'm asking.
Yeah, yeah, you
All
said-
of that under
yeah.
Brian Cashman was a
Yes.
genius that you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
But go
but,
ahead.
he also did win 4 out of 5.
Yeah, with all that money, once again, which is a major factor, which we're all
right.
agreeing with.
So let's look at the Angels and spending all that money.
The Angels don't spend that much money. The Angels have the worst owner in baseball, and like one of the worst owners in baseball.
They
He's
spend a
mad
lot of money.
rich. He's mad rich, and he don't spend
Okay.
that
No,
much
they
money.
do.
And let's look at
Teddy's gonna
how
put up
many
top
years
top
I'm
salaries.
gonna
was
put
the
top
Mets
dollars right now.
second highest in spending.
Not a lot of years, for sure.
Yeah.
No,
but
after the Madoff shit, they weren't.
no, after the Madoff, obviously.
Dog,
not.
there was only like a 3-4 year
But
gap. It was
those
only
were-
Manaya's years that they spent a lot of money.
What about the years like when they had David Wright, Jose Reyes?
I just told you, Manaya years, like 3-4 years.
Right, those years that they had.
Yes, 3-4 years. We were
right.
third in salary spending, and you guys were
can
still
say-
number
You
one.
could say Queens at that point.
Yeah, but you guys
Manaya went
you
to
guys
Newtown.
didn't even make the World Series those years.
We went to NLCS with money. When we spent money, we went to NLCS.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Right,
happens.
and then
That's
after
National
that,
League
and then what
Championship
happened the year
Series.
after that? They were still spending money,
yeah,
and they didn't make the playoffs.
That's true.
They had 2 collapses in 2
yeah,
years, right?
yeah. We were
Okay.
a great team that had collapses. Yes, but money still made us a great team. But
All
sure.
right, so-
Right, but what I'm saying, Josh,
And
Josh,
our
I'm
GM
not-
wasn't great, but-
Josh, what I'm saying though is that your statement was, and we'll get off the topic because we'll keep.
It wasn't
going.
his statement, it
We'll
was
keep
mine.
going in circles. You say he's. Oh, sorry. Was it you that said he's the best owner?
Yeah.
Okay, like you can't be the best owner
I co-signed
just because
it.
you have the most bread.
Yeah.
So he's already the best owner just because he has. The
No,
most bread.
you can't
'Cause I
because
said
you're
it.
an
He's the
actual Mets fan
richest
for life,
owner.
and you're here with the bread to actually do things.
Facts.
That's where
Dog,
the game changes.
Let me explain
All right, so
something
the
to you.
Mets.
me say something
The
to
Mets
you.
in 2020, 80 million. is
Yo,
their
wait,
payroll.
Teddy.
Right.
Teddy, but just
so
let
the
me-
top 5.
Okay, exactly.
They're top
No, I
five.
know they were
They're top
for a
five.
couple years or whatever. But like, listen.
2020, the top 5.
Oh, 2020?
Yeah, 2020
Okay.
the top
Yeah,
five.
that's Brody Van Wagenen spending.
I don't
crazy
want to be
right
top
before the
5. I need
Wilpons-
to be top 1.
right before the Wilpons went out, but that's terrible GMing. Like, I never agree with this GM. And I agree with that. You need a good GM. That's why we
Right,
have
right.
Sandy Alderson, who they cleaned house. That's the first thing they did. Let me just lay down the list of what
They were top 5
of
in
my
2019
reasons,
as well, too.
and that way we could be more concise.
Okay.
And that way we could just, you
Fact,
know what I stand.
They were top
You know
5
why I
in
stand where I
2018.
stand.
Well, go ahead.
So with Steve Cohen, he's worth more than 3 times the second or third or fourth, whatever owner in baseball.
Yeah, he's worth $14 billion.
The second is worth 4.4 and shit.
Hal
Right?
is Hal
That's
Steinbrenner
billion.
is worth like 3 point something.
Right.
So
This dude's a Met fan. He actually just said today in the press conference, this has nothing to do with money. I'm trying to win baseball. I'm trying to win for the city. That's what it's about. Whatever. Blah blah. Right. He grew up a Mets fan. He grew up in Queens. Whatever. Now this dude not only is saying I'm gonna buy the right players. He's saying I'm gonna outspend every team in baseball in a scouting department, in technology, in telling right now. Look at teams right now losing money like the Indians. They have to fire their GM, who's like their fans are scared to lose him. Their GM, and the Mets are saying, listen, you come to us, you're gonna have number 1 team in resources, scouting department, like I said, technology. You're gonna have connections to everybody. You're gonna have any free agent you want is gonna be available to you. There was today this guy spoke, Sandy Alderson, and said that somebody called and was agents were saying that players are calling and asking to join the Mets, like because now it's like
payday.
now you want to stay with them because now you know how much money they're gonna spend.
Right.
Look what happened with the Dodgers when immediately when money was put into the organization when they were
that
sold.
fund bought him. Yeah.
Exactly, when Magic Johnson and all of them bought them,
It's a
basically.
big group. Yeah, it's a big
And
group
what
that bought him.
exactly, including Magic
Well,
Johnson,
Magic bought them though. It did take time for them to win though.
they turned it around pretty quickly though.
Right, but- but-
Three
so
years,
win
We're not
the World-
talking next year. Hold
They'll
on.
win to World Series.
3
right.
years, 4
Right.
years, they were already that kind of great team.
We're talking about
Right.
2023 champions.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's- So, but he's already the best owner.
Yes.
now, right?
100%.
and the good thing
No,
about
it's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to hear this now
Wait.
because we'll be doing this show until 2023.
and the good thing about it is that I'm pretty
on
sure.
a larger scale.
Wait.
And I'm gonna bring this up.
I'm pretty sure
And
that.
you know what? How about this? We can make this bet, and everybody can see this, right?
Okay.
We will do a live podcast from the Mets parade
Okay.
in 2023.
Yes.
Will we?
Oh, that's dope.
I'll be honest
Fact,
with you, and I'll give you.
There you go, shake
I'll
on
do
it.
you one better. No, I'll do
Shake
you one
on it.
better. The Mets are
And
gonna win.
are you
the Mets
gonna leave me
win earlier.
hanging on fucking
The Mets are
camera?
gonna. The Mets are gonna. I'm gonna shake it. I'm just trying to
Okay.
give you better stipulation.
Okay.
Just keep your.
I'll
hand
wear a
up.
Mets jersey too. While
The
we
Mets are
do
gonna
the
do it
podcast.
earlier than 2023. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
I'll wear
Okay.
a Mets hat.
They're doing it in
Okay.
2022.
I'll wear
for
a
sure.
Mets jersey.
Not
You already
adios.
do it.
All right.
Not adios, motherfucker.
I'll wear a
dope, by
Mets.
the way.
I'll wear a Mets jersey while we do a
Teddy,
podcast.
you're a reasonable man.
In 2023.
How don't you see the vision, bro?
No, I'm not. Look, I think it's gonna be incredible
common
because you
sense.
have the
Yeah,
most.
yeah,
you
come
have the
on.
most bread, but that doesn't automatically make him the best owner. Like let him have
I
a
said
year
that.
first.
I know
He
nothing about
co-signed it.
baseball.
He
Yes,
said it
I
right away.
co-signed
He
it.
co-signed
Yes,
it.
because he is the best owner.
He
I'm
is.
just letting you know.
All right.
Let's look at it this way. Tampa Bay, they have one of the least spending in Major League Baseball.
The Tigers spend mad bread. They
And
don't do shit.
They went to the World Series.
Yeah, they're a great team. They're a great organization.
No, we're not only factoring that. Let's not be crazy here.
mostly-
What I'm
mostly
factoring
you're
is the
factoring
fact.
money.
No,
His
I-
team sucks.
no,
without
yes.
money.
I
You know,
just told you
Yes.
that. I just told you that the GM that took us to the World Series last time 5 years ago is our president right now. He just came back and became our
I mean,
president.
but he
I just
was-
told you that we're gonna try to
He
take.
was already there, though, right?
No, he wasn't. He
working
left.
before.
He left. He had cancer. He left the team. He ended up working with the A's for
Our
the past 2
GM
years.
beat cancer. Do you understand?
He's an ex-military guy,
The
actually.
Texas Rangers.
Ex-military.
He's ex-military. Shout out to him. I'm veteran.
Cohen's
175
been,
million.
yeah, Cohen's
They don't
been there
win.
for a while. It's just that, you know,
5%, bro.
They had to wait, yeah,
5%. He's not going to
to
invest in the team if he's 5% owner.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot.
Yeah, he's not.
By the way, Steve Cohen is the character
From Billions.
Axelrod.
yeah,
What's his name?
Bobby
What's-
Axelrod.
From Billions.
Bobby Axelrod, yeah, from Billions. You heard that,
Josh
Jetty?
told me that. I did not know
Look
that.
how interesting this guy is. You gonna tell me he's not the best owner? He's fucking Bobby Axelrod.
And he's a
I don't watch
fan.
Billions, I watch
Lifelong
It doesn't
fan.
matter. You know he's in Billions. Where the fuck is Steinbrenner? Where the fuck is any other owner?
50 should have a media network.
Yeah, we need to
Genius.
get on that.
Oh, speaking about it,
Or he should get on
what?
Trump's media network.
This is what's
Get
going to
on.
happen. Trump's going to start his own fucking network.
Yes, he is.
100%.
He is. He's
Well,
if you
he's
have
trying to
s-
beat Bloomberg.
No, if you have
no. They're
70
talking about it. Yo, think about it. And he has a
Bloomberg-
whole
Bloomberg's
fucking
way-
fan base.
Bloomberg's in a
56
different realm than him.
billions.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but he's going to have 71 million people.
Yeah.
That doesn't because by Fox going out there and putting it out at he won Arizona, he should leave, and they're going against him, and now people are not going to watch Fox. The people that was always running behind him are now going to run to him when he opens his own
Well,
network.
That's a fact.
the guy's a marketing whiz, dude.
Yeah.
He's
gonna-
been doing this shit
he's
for
gonna-
a hot
He's going to be
minute.
even
That's
richer
fact.
than he is right now because
Listen,
of that.
look,
crazy.
and that's one of the things that we're talking about the Democrats actually stepping their fucking game up.
Yeah.
I kept watching. I'm like, yo, every time Trump does a rally, yeah, there's 3,000 people there, but he puts the shit on Facebook Live,
Mm-hmm.
IG Live, has 190,000 views at the same time.
He has a good marketing.
Yeah,
team.
You understand, like-
we're not gonna praise Trump.
We're
too
not.
much.
And
No, no,
the
but
Democratic Party
You have to step
doesn't
it up.
do that shit.
Exactly. That's what we're saying.
We look at it
It's not
like
about praising him. It's
going
more like,
on
yo,
both ways.
this is you have to
This guy got
identify
a-
why
he has-
he's.
he has
Y'all
a
niggas
scheme.
out here giving him his fucking flowers while he's alive.
Nah, not at
We're
all.
saying why he
He
was
has a
so
scheme.
close in the voting
Exactly.
state.
Exactly.
But, you know,
you have to
70
understand why he
That's
appeals
a
or what
heavy
his angle
division,
is.
though, of 71 million people versus 74 million. That's
I
the
agree.
most anybody's ever voted for
I
two
agree.
people.
You know what
bro.
I laugh about if Trump opens up a network and then he signs a deal with the NFL. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Don't be
I
shitting on the
mean,
NFL. I'm about to be an
What-
NFL
There's
fan.
no
Who you got-
way
who you
in
got-
the
Who
world.
you got playing in championship weekend? Who you guys got playing? Go ahead. You go first, Billy.
Barring healthy, I would go with the Saints.
Okay. Playing.
Well, they
I got a replay of Sunday.
Wait, they're in the same division, so hold on. I got to change that.
No, they could play each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best against worst. So
Okay,
they could play
so
each other.
It's
yeah,
championship
I would
game.
I would have
Yeah.
Tampa Bay versus
Tampa
New
Bay
Orleans.
Saints. Josh.
NFC.
I'm gonna have, and I just want to say something clearly too.
Say it, bitch ass.
I just want to say, just because this is the opportunity, the Seahawks
You're a
are not,
Bills
the
fan
Seahawks are not gonna be there. I just
Yeah,
wanna
they're
say
not,
that.
they're not. That's-
I'm gonna get to the.
And I'm really excited
Their
about
defense-
that.
their
goes so
defense-
hard.
Yeah, I don't give a
Seahawks
fuck.
losing
Fucking
for our
hate.
picks.
I fucking hate
Yo,
the Seahawks, bro.
Their
Fuck
defense
them
is not
niggas,
even
man.
Swiss cheese, bro. That
Yeah,
shit
it's
is
just terrible, bro.
a rice strain.
It's real bad.
Who's their
Fuck
safety?
Jamal Adams.
You know, yo, come on, bro.
He's just scoring over.
guys are
Yo,
sour.
damn, you almost got caught. Son. He said, "Yep."
Nah, man.
Nah,
you
but
know
okay.
how I feel about bitch ass niggas that fucking talk shit.
Same
on
way he
the
felt
media.
about Butler.
That's it. Jimmy Butler, Jamal Adams. You two can make
Damon
a team
Stoudemire.
together.
Nigga, did you dirty too?
Yo, don't talk
Damon?
about,
Nah,
don't talk about
nah.
Damon
I'm
Stoudemire.
joking.
bro.
I didn't care about
Mighty
Damon
Mouse.
Stoudemire.
Okay, but wait, let me just get back on track because I don't want to go
Fuck
too
you,
far off the
Belichick.
rails. Yeah, we're at too. I have. By the way, he said the same thing that I'm going to say right now, which is.
So you want to say E's picks then for him?
What is the picks?
I don't have it in front of me.
I pulled them up. That's why.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say I said E's picks. You could just pull it. You could say later because I don't know the rest of his picks. So you could
Okay.
just on the wrap around,
Mhm.
which is NO and GB. So I kind of spoiled his picks.
Okay.
Green Bay.
Yeah,
So those are your picks too.
yeah.
Okay.
We're just doing NFC?
Right now we're doing
NFC.
NFC. We're gonna come right back around.
Oh,
to
you
AFC.
did both. Oh, you
I
did.
just
he
did-
did.
I just
he
did
did
NFC.
solo
My bad.
dolo.
Okay,
No,
go
I
ahead,
just
go
did
ahead.
NFC. I didn't even.
If we're
get to
doing
do
NFC, I got the same as 5, man. I got a replay of Sunday's game,
This
and
guy
I got
is so scared
Breeze.
of the Bucks being in that position, dog.
No. I got the Bucks versus the Saints, and the Saints pulverizing them again.
Yeah, that was
Tom Brady's fucking washed.
That
You know
was
what I'm saying? Like,
embarrassing, bro. That
Fuck
was hard
him,
to
bro.
watch. That was hard to watch.
it was great to watch.
Can I just
it
ask
was
you-
so gratifying.
Can I ask you a
Nah,
quick
I mean, it
question?
was just
I
boring
got-
at
Oh,
at
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
certain
Go
point.
ahead.
Just
you know?
one quick question. Sorry, yo. Would you rather Tom Brady not make the playoffs at all, or would you rather him get knocked out in that way? in
I
that
would.
fashion?
Here's the thing. So let me just do a spoiler. I have the Saints and the Ravens in the Super Bowl. I would love for it to be the Bucks there and lose by just like a field goal.
Yeah.
I would love
to
it.
see Tom Brady's head hang a little bit.
I would
and
like
shit?
to have
Yeah,
it
yeah.
this year, the next year after that, and whatever year until he retires. It's the same thing I want Jamal Adams to just ball the fuck out and lose. left and right. Like really get there and get close, but it's not realistic. But yeah, I have the Saints versus
Not
the
me.
Bucks.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, you got NFC. John.
I got Seahawks Green Bay. I know you don't like the Seahawks pick, but I got Seahawks.
I
Green
mean,
Bay.
That's just a horrible
Russell
matchup.
Wilson is doing
Russell's
right
gonna have to
now
carry that team all
is
the way to the
amazing.
Yes, and I
But
feel
he-
like
that's-
they
it's so
will.
hard
Their
for him.
He's
defense,
too small to do it.
Their
dude.
defense is so trash.
Pause.
It's
Oh, it's
trash.
so
But
bad.
but I'm not gonna drink the
Kool-Aid?
New Orleans Saints Kool-Aid anymore.
Okay.
Like I'm done. Like they look for a new way to lose every fucking
In the
year.
NFC Championship.
In the NFC.
Oh yeah, well that's a different story.
Like
I have them in the
last year
game.
They lost to the Vikings, and there was no reason for them to lose to the Vikings. They should have,
They
That's
got
true.
cheated.
So I'm gonna go. So with
They did get cheated a couple times. though.
Diego had. I'm getting this down, so we have this on video, so we can revisit this
Facto
championship
changeo.
weekend, and we'll see who was right and who was wrong.
Yeah, I'm with
Me.
that.
So D has the Bucks against the Seahawks. Edgar had what? New Orleans, Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's just go back.
Why
around.
do you got to pick
so
such
We'll go
negative
back
teams
around. We'll
towards
go
the
back around,
Jets,
Timmy.
bro?
We'll go back around.
We'll
this
start
way.
with their picks.
Okay, I'll start with their picks. So we got KC Buffalo. I like that pick by Edgar. That's a solid pick. Cause
Yeah, I like that pick as well.
I feel not having fans in the stands is fucking with people right now because if you have to go to Buffalo and play in January, I feel like it will be tougher. But I'm not a Josh Allen believer, so I don't know.
Not either.
But KC, I have KC Ravens in my my championship.
Who did
game.
he have?
D had Steelers Chiefs.
This guy just comes with dumb shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I actually like these picks.
I have KC and Ravens as well.
Okay.
That's
Josh.
actually I'm gonna go with. That's what I said.
KC.
I love
No,
that
no,
matchup.
no, not that.
Fucking
Steelers
love
KC.
Yeah, Steelers,
Yeah.
KC.
Nice.
And I'm gonna tell you guys why I didn't do before we get to
The only thing that's shaky
why
right now
you
is Ben
picked-
Roethlisberger's thing, but that's COVID. Only,
Your
so
your
it should be
pick
alright.
is shaky.
No, he hurt both knees though. Pause.
Yeah, he hurt both knees.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's why I was
Yo,
like,
that's a fucked up thing. Like when you see it under he hurt both knees.
Yeah.
Yo, he's
gotta
been
grow
falling
up. I
apart
gotta grow
forever.
up.
no,
I
I saw,
gotta
I
grow
saw,
up.
I saw the hit, and I was like, yo, he's done. As soon as I saw it, I thought he was
Yeah,
done.
it's not a
But
good
he
pick.
After
came
Friday's
back
pick,
out
I'll
and
tell you
started
why I
throwing
didn't do
it.
Super Bowl
So
picks.
did Diggy make that pick today after that? The knee thing? Too?
Yeah, he made it. Yeah, he made it today.
Did you remind him about the knee thing? Maybe he wants to.
No, he's the all-knowing
Revisit?
sports football guy.
Oh, yeah, I feel
he
like
that's
should
true.
know.
Nah, when he was when I said something, I made a joke. Obviously, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure everybody else got it, but him. He's like niggas that don't know football would say
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
on
yeah.
Sam, and I'm like,
Who's
you
your
are
pick?
so, it's so easy.
Yeah, because he blamed the game on Sam. He said Joe Flacco was carrying the Jets and shit. Which Joe Flacco did ball.
So I'm not in the chat
I
with
forgot.
Diggy.
I forgot.
My
We're
pick
not
would be
bringing up the Jets.
Kansas
Yeah.
City and
Yo.
Buffalo as well.
Kansas City,
like
Buffalo.
That was
Okay.
the
I
rule.
like
That was the rule.
Buffalo right now because
Okay.
they play
we got?
they play really good defense.
We got
Fuck
two picks for Buffalo. I like.
Nah,
I
they
like
do.
this. I want to see.
Buffalo ain't
this is-
doing
They're
shit,
not.
son.
Josh Allen under pressure in the playoffs.
They're
I'll tell you
gonna
that,
win
bro.
the
East.
They're
No,
gonna
this is the playoffs.
They're winning
gonna
their
game
division,
plan to make sure
right?
they put pressure on Josh
They're gonna
Allen
win
and they'll
their
get it done.
division.
He has been making the
And
throws though, because Stephon Diggs has good numbers this year.
The
Yeah, he-
only
yeah.
team that's going to have to probably go play them, not play them there, is if Pittsburgh goes undefeated, and if Kansas City keeps on going on a roll. Everybody else they're going to beat
Yeah.
in Buffalo. It's brick up there.
I'm gonna go with Ravens by the way instead of the Steelers.
I don't believe in that.
Thank you. It's Ravens and KC, and
Yeah, I
I
don't believe
definitely
in that.
have a lot on.
Lamar Jackson just gotta play average.
The thing with Lamar Jackson, I feel there's a different same thing I feel about Breeze. There's a different chip on their shoulder at this point. And both different stands in their lives is just that's why I see a Saints I'm gonna call it the Super Bowl, even though Chetty said not to. That's why I see the Saints.
Yeah, the
Ravens.
only reason I did that is because I didn't
Super
want us
Bowl.
to all go. I wanted to make it progressive because we're gonna be here until 2023 when
we in
I'm
this.
at
Mets
the
parade?
Mets parade with a Mets jersey on. You
Yeah,
guys
I'm
saw
wearing a
that
Mets
first?
hat.
When I'm cheering the whole NFL on and Joshy's
You wanna
praising the Jets for the
Only if
championship.
You wanna
only
take us
if
out?
I
That
get the
makes no sense
IMA
to me.
hat, the IMA Mets hat. If
That
I
makes
don't get
no
the
sense
IMA
to me.
Mets hat, I don't want it.
You want to take us out, Hansel?
Pause,
Hey
man.
yo,
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I can't even say that because I did the Ben Roethlisberger thing and I laughed about that.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
fucking
own it,
knocking
man.
his knees
Get
out.
on it, man.
Super pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us this week. Again, we're at HQNY Studios. You know what it is. Happy birthday once again, a big pun. RP to King Von.
Heart of Queens, man.
You know what I'm saying? Stop the violence. And listen, thanks for joining us once again. Please keep reposting our shit. I'm still watching yous that don't. And stop asking me to wear your gear if you're not reposting my fucking podcast, man. E10 dicks. Brooklyn.